It's Leake Academy basketball, and it is Tuesday, January 24. Thanks for joining us tonight as Boswell Media Sports presents varsity girls and boys Leake Academy basketball from the Joe F. Shepherd Gym in Madden. And tonight it's the final district game of the season, a rematch with Simpson County Academy. The Cougars come to the 4-8-8. And some unfinished business for the Rebelettes tonight as girls' game's going to start shortly. I'm Philip Palmertree. Thanks for listening, and thanks for watching. We've got a link to our live stream available at kicks96news.com. It's down there with the news stories. That link takes you to the Boswell Media Sports YouTube channel, or you can go straight to the Boswell Media Sports YouTube channel if you want to, and just enter Boswell Media Sports in the search box. You'll get that live link as well as the archive of previous Leake Academy broadcasts. Got Breck Riley our award-winning producer-director on the camera tonight. No job too big, no job too small for Breck. And as always, Billy Steen in the studio, our producer at Boswell Media Sports Studios. Thanks for being along for the ride. We expect a really good ball game between the Rebels and the Cougars tonight. Of course, the Cougars are undefeated, 9-0 in district play, 23-4 overall. And they've won their last 8. And the Rebels are 29-2 overall and 8-1, just one game back. And so that one loss, of course, as most fans of the Rebelettes know, that took place back on January 6th down in Mendenhall, a 56-51 victory for the Cougars. They came from behind. Rebels looked like they were in position to put the ball game away that night, but you got to credit Simpson. They closed the game on a 14-1 run to take the lead and hold on for the 56-51 win. Really intense ball game. The Rebels, of course, were without post player Katie Jones, who should be available tonight, and they've been without Miriam Prince since November 15, and she's not in uniform tonight. But should have a tremendous ball game tonight, and we've got a packed gym, and glad since you're not able to be here that you're able to join us on Cruisin' 98 or on the Boswell Media Sports YouTube channel. We'll talk more through the ball game about some of the past performances. Of course, Leake coming off victories over Winston and Simpson over Park Place. We'll get everything set up for you shortly, but first we'll step aside as we continue the Dr. David Henderson pregame. And we've got so much coming up for you, so stay with us as Leake Academy girls basketball continues.
Baptist Leake Primary Care Clinic understands that pediatric care is much more than treating a sick child. Anya Jones, certified pediatric nurse practitioner, wants to keep your child healthy and active by offering a complete list of pediatric care to infants, children, and young adults. Appointments and walk-ins are welcome. Saturday appointments are available. Call 601-267-1470, option 5. Baptist Leake, making your health care our #1 priority.
Dr. David Henderson is a former Rebel and has been a proud supporter of Leake Academy for many years. He would like to take this opportunity to give the Rebels a huge shout out. Dr. Henderson serves Carthage and the surrounding areas. New patients are always welcome, and they will work with you and your schedule to make it easy. Go get them, Rebels! From Dr. David Henderson and his staff. Dr. David Henderson Dental Clinic, Court Square, Carthage.
T&K Farms Wood-Mizer is Mississippi's Wood-Mizer sawmill equipment dealership. T&K Farms Wood-Mizer sells the complete Wood-Mizer equipment line, from small personal sawmills to the industrial equipment lineup. T&K Farms stocks parts and has experienced factory-trained service technicians with both in-shop and mobile service available. See T&K Farms Wood-Mizer to start your sawmill business today. Credit cards are accepted for all services. Like them on Facebook. T&K Farms Wood-Mizer, just off Highway 25 at 1128 Liberty Road, Louisville, 662-803-4332.
Boswell Media Sports.
Lady Rebels and the Cougars are about to meet. Dr. David Henderson pregame rolls on as we bring you the Baptist Medical League starting lineups. First for the visitors from Mendenhall under Coach Linda Deere, 23-4. Simpson, winner of their last 8 ball games. And they'll put senior Maddie Kraft in the starting lineup. Don't have Heights on the roster for them. 24, veteran player senior Olivia Baines. Senior Carson Carter. Junior Peyton Purvis. And sophomore Ava Dunn. Carter, Kraft, Dunn, Baines, Purvis for Simpson in royal blue, trimmed in white and navy. Simpson on the front of the jersey. Now the two-time defending state champions. The Leake Academy Rebels under Coach Amanda Hatch with a 70-game win streak that nearly got ended last time we were on this floor took an overtime win over Lamar to preserve it. In the post, junior Katie Jones at 5'11". And 5'9", senior Emery Warren. Morgan Freeney, a senior at 5'4". And Grace Maxey, the senior at 5'5". And at 5'7", senior Alan K. Wilcox. Rebels in white, Navy numbers. Leake in navy, everything trimmed in red. Freeney, Warren, Wilcox, Maxey, and Jones. Rebelettes and Lady Cougars, Leake and Simpson, ready to meet on the floor of the Joe F. Shepherd Gym. Thanks for being with us this evening. Time for the T&K Farms Wood-Mizer tip-off. Remember, there is a video link available at kicks96news.com, so get this on your mobile device, your computer screen, throw it up on your smart TV. Whatever you got to do, get tuned into this one. Jones and Carter in the jump circle, and here we go. T&K Farms Wood-Mizer tip-off controlled by Simpson. They're moving right to left. Purvis on the dribble, guarded by Maxey. Comes out to the top behind the three-point line to Maddie Kraft. They send it up for an open look for Purvis, and she sends it straight down. 3 ball good for Simpson to start the game. Simpson will set up in full court pressure. Warren into Wilcox. Gets it back. She navigates her way. Gets to the midcourt, gets the ball to the front court. Grace Maxey's pass to Jones, deflected, taken away by Purvis. And she double dribbled. She knew it. She came up, was trying to set up Ava Dunn, but mishandled the basketball. It'll turn over to the Rebels. 7:25 to play first quarter. Simpson 3, Leake nothing. Leake hasn't put up a shot yet in the offensive half court. On the drive, Wilcox going up, putting up a tough shot. She'll draw some contact and get to the free throw line. Foul will go on Baines, her first. First quarter of tonight's ball game presented by Carthage Veterinary Clinic. Wilcox goes front rim, back rim, front rim, and in. Rebels are on the scoreboard. Second free throw, having a little too deep. Rebound came up high, cleared by Purvis. She dribbles middle of the floor with the left hand, working on Maxey. Puts up a shot from the post. Maxey did not come off her feet, and somehow the foul was called there, and it'll be free throws for Purvis. Each team with one foul. Purvis sneaks it over the front lip of the rim. Good. 4-1. Second free throw coming. She puts it up high and puts it right through. 5 points for Simpson, all off the hands of Peyton Purvis. Leake gets it in the front court. Trap comes deep wide left to Maxey. She spins out of it. They go to Warren in the corner. Now to Grace Maxey for a 3, and that's a splash. Junction 3 for Grace Maxey. Rebel three-pointers presented by the locations of the Junction. The friends at Prince Oil sponsor Rebel three-pointers. 5-4, Rebels within 1. Left side, Carter to the top. Here's Maddie Kraft on the drive shot over Warren. Too strong, but rebounded on the offside by Carter. She feeds it out to Dunn for a 3 that misses and then goes over the top of the backboard. Team rebound for LA. 6.5 minutes to play first quarter. Inbound to Wilcox, now to Warren, ahead to Freeney. Freeney dribbles left, right, comes to the top. Now to Grace Maxey on the left wing. She curls in, right elbow out to Freeney. Freeney dribbles into the lane. She's going to go up with the left hand and score it. Red with her first 2, and she has had first quarter scoring troubles in the last couple of weeks. She gets going early. 6-5, Rebels in front. And questionable there in the lane. Purvis looked like she took the extra step, but she's going to get the shot count from point blank range. 7-6. Simpson in front. Ball knocked loose from Freeney and run down by Purvis. Purvis really active early on. To Olivia Baines, who comes middle of the floor down the right lane line. Kicks out to Carter for a three, and it's short. Rebound off the hands of Freeney out to Baines, who sends in the three ball. Simpson aggressive behind the three-point line, and some blocking foul go against Purvis as the trap came to Alan K. Wilcox. 5:22 to play first quarter. Rebels send it ahead. Long pass to Freeney, 2-on-1. They've got numbers. She dumps it down to Jones, and Jones sends it off the square and down. Junior Katie Jones gets in the scoring column, and the Rebels trail 10-8. Answering Purvis with a three. Air balls at Carter. Flips it inbound right to Purvis in the lane. She bounces it out to Dunn. Sends it back. Now left side Carter sets up for three on the way. Too deep. High rebound cleared by Wilcox for Leake. To the left elbow. Jones out to Warren. There's a three that ricochets off the rim. And Morgan Freeney is going to, Alan K. Wilcox commits the foul. Going for the rebound. 2 team fouls each side. Simpson brings it up. Clock starts ticking. 4:41 first quarter. Simpson 10, Leake 8 in the big rematch. Driving the lane, spinning Purvis. Got contact again from Maxie. Maxie can't defend that much better than that. Did not get her off her feet, had her hands in the air just like she's taught to do, and then twice these officials have called out a foul. They say they got her on the arm. It's 2 on Grace Maxie. Here's the first free throw. It's good for Purvis. Caroline Cheatham checks in with 4.5 minutes to play. The sophomore will replace Maxie, who's just picked up her second personal. Here's Purvis off to the right on the second free throw. Warren gets the rebound. Into the front court to Cheatham. Cheatham working on Dunn. Goes left corner. Wilcox, she'll fire the three. Way too deep, but it's saved on the baseline by Warren. She sends it out to Freeney. Freeney around a screen from Jones. Stopped at the free throw line. She keeps the right-hand dribble. Sends it out deep right to Wilcox. Wilcox puts things in motion to Cheatham behind the arc. Left-hand dribble spins. Free throw line out to Wilcox. Thinks about the three. Working on Baines. She's leveled off. Sends it out to the top to Warren, who comes into the lane. Gets one to roll left side. Back rim and in. First two for Emory, the Colin softball signee. Makes it 11-10. Rebels down by a point. Leake playing man. Defensive pressure around the screen. Kraft gets it to Baines. She thinks about the three, but gives it to Kraft. Kraft driving on Warren. Goes left corner. Carter. Carter in. Flings it up. Shot a little too strong. No good. Rebound Jones. Gets it quickly to Freeney right side. She goes baseline. Tries to draw some contact. No whistle. Baines takes it underneath the basket. She'll put it into motion. Simpson looking for some transition points. And there was a travel, no call. Shot missed, but rebound picked up on the floor by Ava Dunn. Sends it out, a little extra possession for Simpson. And now they'll call a 3-second violation in the lane on Purvis, and Leake will get it on the turnover. Olivia Hodem checks in for Carson Carter for Simpson. First quarter presented by Carthage Veterinary Clinic. Pass into the front court. Cheatham bounces it down to Jones. She fakes, goes underneath, and scores with two hands from the left side. Second basket for Katie Jones. And the Rebels are back in front by one. Pass comes to the middle of the court to Kraft. She'll come a left-hand dribble, crossover, go up on Wilcox. And again, I don't get this. I don't know how you defend this any better. But it's just going, it's just sending Simpson in the line again and again. But foul will go on Wilcox. That's her second. So both Maxie and Wilcox have two. And here's Maddie Kraft at the free throw line. She's good on the first free throw. Annalie Bryant, senior, checks into the game to replace Dunn. And Wilcox will come out. Olivia Rudolph Jr. into the ball game. Second free throw coming off and taken off the bounce by Jones. Here come the Rebels. Morgan Freeney on the dribble around a high screen from Jones. Kick out, open three, left side. Warren, yes! Down it goes, junction three for Emery Warren. Her first of the night, and the Rebels go up 15-12. Purvis on a dribble at the top. Pass to the corner, deflected and stolen by Warren. She's moving in hard, and she'll get called for the travel. I think she was anticipating some contact there, and she certainly did commit the travel there. 2:11 to play first quarter. Simpson into the offensive end, trailing Leake by 3. Purvis with Freeney guarding her between the circles. Coming left side, now she spins right. Bounces it down to Hodem. Jones comes out to match up on her, sends it behind the arc to Kraft. Right side, Baines holding the ball up overhead. Now we'll back up on a right-hand dribble with Cheatham guarding her closely. She carried the ball, no call there. Comes to the free throw line, spins, flips one up, won't go. Good job by Katie Jones to keep her eye on the ball and get it with both hands. Rebound coming the other way, 90 seconds to play in the quarter. Driving baseline is Emery Warren, left, reverse layup, good with a left hand. Lefty scores it, she's got 7, and the Rebels are up 5. Biggest lead so far. 1:18 to play in the first. There's Purvis on a drive, finds Kraft. She's going to go by Rudolph, blow right by her and get the easy right-hand lay-in for 2. 3 points from Maddie Kraft. Rebel lead is now 3, 17-14. Freeney on a left-hand dribble, angles, hands it off to Warren. She'll turn. 3 on the way, left short. Rebound comes into the hands of Maddie Kraft for Simpson. She'll come to the left side of the court. Go to Bryant. They work it around the arc. Baines to a cutting teammate, Bryant. Leaves it for Hodem. Hodem on the kick out to Baines. She'll try a mid-box out by Freeney. Rebels coming the other way with 32 seconds to play in the quarter. Left, right, Freeney dribbles, now coming toward the baseline. And there'll be a whistle, foul call. Looks like it's going to go on Purvis, and that's 2 on her. Stops the clock with 24 seconds to play in the quarter. Jones comes to the bench, and sophomore Marley Myers will check in for her, 5'11 sophomore. So it's Rudolph, Cheatham, Freeney, Myers, and Warren. Cheatham will trigger it in right at the baseline. Right at the basket. Gets it in just in time to Myers in the right corner. She tries to fire it down to Rudolph, but the pass alertly picked off by Baines. Simpson coming the other way with 17 seconds to play before the end of the first. On the spin, Dunn. Cut off. Nice defense there. And a collision in the lane. And great job, Marley Myers drawing the charge on Olivia Baines. 2 now on the senior Baines, and the Leake crowd loves it. 7 seconds to play. Leake needs to be aware of the clock to try to at least get a shot up before the buzzer. Freeney will try it from right in front of half court, put it off just right, no good. Exciting first quarter. Leake Academy Rebelettes 17, Simpson 14 after 1. Back with a second quarter as Leake Academy basketball continues.
Dr. Brooke Bobo and his staff at Carthage Veterinary Clinic wish you and your animals the very best. They treat all animals, large or small, with the care you would want for a member of your family. Carthage Veterinary Clinic provide for your sick or injured animals and also offer grooming and boarding as well. Located on Highway 16, Carthage Veterinary Clinic is open Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 7:30 until 5:30, and Wednesday and Saturday from 7:30 till noon.
Take it from me, you're going to want to shop around and experience everything that Ozark Ag has to offer. After all, their language is poultry. So that means they're going to carry all the hardware materials and power tools you'll need when it's time to get to work. Plus, they also carry hunting and fishing supplies when it's time to kick back. Take it from me, I guarantee you're going to love Ozark Ag. Ozark Ag, located right where Joyner Building Supply used to be on Highway 16 in Carthage.
Boswell Media Sports.
The second quarter about to begin here in Madden. Leake 17 and Simpson 14. Second quarter presented by Welch Forest Products. Wilcox, Cheatham, Myers, Rudolph, Maxey on the floor in white for LA. Bryant, Dunn, Baines, Carter, and Kraft on the floor for the Cougars. Here's a allocate Wilcox three from the top. No good, but offensive rebound and put in from point-blank range on the right side by sophomore Marley Myers, and it's 19-14. Leake in front, staying in man pressure on the defensive end. Pressure comes to the top. They force pickup of the dribble by Dunn, and they nearly lose it. Bain alertly comes around behind, and she establishes the dribble, comes right, stops behind the line, shovels to Kraft. Now outside for an Annalee Bryant three that's no good. Good job blocking out by Myers, and Olivia Rudolph claims the rebound off a couple of bounces. Goes right side, trap comes to Maxey, and the ball stolen by Maddie Kraft. Simpson coming the other way. They're going to try to go transition here, but Rebels get back. Open look for Dunn. Her three off the mark, no good. Rebound tipped over to Bryant, who goes in and scores with two hands from the right side. 19-16, Rebels up three. Cheatham on the bounce down right side to Maxey. Ball ripped away from her by Dunn. Cougars send it up ahead. Bryant giving up to the top to Kraft. Now to Olivia Baines. Cheatham guarding her. She comes around a screen right side, and they'll get Myers for the blocking foul. First on Marley Myers. Team's fourth. Freeney and Warren come back in and replace Rudolph and Cheatham. Bryant to play it in line right of the basket. Leake plays man on the inbound play. Down in the post, double team comes, slipping it up is Kraft. Tough shot. Out of bounds, and they say that Warren touched it last. Simpson will get it. 6:18 to go, second quarter. Inbound to Kraft, right corner. She's driving on Warren, passes to the top. Here's Carter on the drive. She can't get the runner to go. Rebound Myers. And LA's going to move it quickly. The top, Maxey has to chase it down. Deep wide right, comes around on a left-hand dribble to the left side, bounces it to Warren. She'll turn, shovel to Wilcox. She curls into the lane. Kick out to Freeney. She's going to fire from three. Rebound a little too deep. Loose in the lane, flipped ahead to Baines. Baines comes up right side to the top to Bryant. Bryant handles it to Kraft, guarded by Myers. Double team comes, sends it out for a Carter three that's off the heel, no good. And then good. Bryant's putback won't go on the offensive board, and here's Maxey with it ahead to Freeney. Freeney steps through the double team. They'll call an offensive foul on Morgan Freeney. Team sixth, first on red. Lady Rebels lead at 19-16. Coach Amanda Hatch getting the explanation for why that was an offensive foul and not a defensive foul. Carter cut off at the free throw line left, goes out to Bryant. She walks to the basketball. Had to think that little one extra second that you often see a basketball player do, and probably 3 out of 4 times it's a travel. So the Rebels get it up 3. Maxey looks back at Coach Hatch, walks across the LA logo, dribbles with the left hand, picked up by Ava Dunn. Then the pass. Free throw line tip, still loose. And Coach Hatch wants timeout with 4:53 to go, second quarter. League 19, Simpson 16, and girls action will be back after this 30-second break on Boswell Media Sports.
Dr. Brooke Bobo and his staff at Carthage Veterinary Clinic wish you and your animals the very best. They treat all animals, large or small, with the care you would want for a member of your family. Carthage Veterinary Clinic provide for your sick or injured animals and also offer grooming and boarding as well. Located on Highway 16, Carthage Veterinary Clinic is open Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 7:30 until 5:30, and Wednesday and Saturday from 7:30 till noon.
Boswell Media Sports.
Rebel basketball at midcourt. Wilcox was a long pass. Great pass to Warren, but she can't finish from the right side. And there to claim the rebound, boxing out, was Ava Dunn for Simpson. Simpson could tie it with a 3, pull within 1 with a 2. Met between the circles, Baines, and she comes off a screen. Ball poked out of her hand, out of bounds. Simpson will play it in. Side court, side opposite us. Simpson plays it in. Crossover move, leveled off, keeps the dribble, back into the paint, now backing out. Good D by Freeney. Now Baines gives good up to Dunn. Left side, Bryant. She airballs too deep, but it's dug out on the baseline nicely by Carson Carter. And another offensive board for the Cougars. And Dunn ran into Marley Myers and said, ouch. Coming down left lane line, kick out. Bryant, corner 3, too deep, but there's another offensive board by Carter. She can't get the putback to go right side. Another board from Dunn, and she gets fouled in the act of shooting. Shot goes in, and Dunn will get a chance for the N1. Put the foul on Myers. She's committed 2. Myers, Maxey, and Wilcox toting 2 fouls. Free throw missed by Dunn. Those are her first points. Then the Rebels lose it in the front court. Morgan Freeney can't take it, and Bryan takes it away, and she walked with the basketball. Katie Jones at the scorer's table. She checks in from Myers. 3:44 to go second quarter. Rebels up by just 1, 19-18. Playing a little sped up on the offensive end in the second quarter. 17-14 Leake at the end of the first. Wilcox keeps the right-hand dribble, pounds it, stops, holds the ball over her head, hands it to Morgan Freeney at the head of the key. She fakes Dunn, drives, gets fouled, no call, shot missed. Hodum gets the rebound. Simpson going to try to score in transition, but the Rebels get back quickly, and they dump it down. Hodum, nice job by Jones to flip it out, and it's tied up at the right elbow. Should be Simpson ball. Bryant comes out, Kraft back in. Simpson plays it in, into the corner right side. Kraft behind the three-point line, guarded by Maxey to the top to Ava Dunn on the dribble. Here's a 3 from Kraft, too deep. Long rebound taken down by Maxey, the senior. Puts it on the right-hand dribble. She'll stop, transition 3, a little bit short, high rebound. 2 Rebels collide on the baseline trying to save it in, Wilcox and Freeney, and it'll be Simpson ball. Cheatham into the game to replace Wilcox, who was limping a little bit after that collision, but looks like she's okay. 2:56 to go in the Welch Forest Products second quarter. Simpson down just 1. Dunn looks into head coach Linda Deere, comes across the midcourt logo. Picked up by Freeney at the top. Goes free throw line, back to the basket, Hodum. Now to Baines, catch and shoot 3. Missed badly, too long, and rebound Warren for Leake. Maxey puts it into play across the timeline. Left side, looking for somewhere to go with the basketball. Finds Jones out away from the basket on the left wing. She'll dribble, send it in the corner to Warren. Warren drives, tries the reverse again, leaves it a little bit short. Jones with the offensive board. Her stick back won't go, gets it again. Can't get it to go with the left hand, and Baines clears the rebound for Simpson. Leake had a couple of great looks there from point-blank range, and the shots wouldn't go. Simpson will try to take the lead. Kraft on the drive, holding back Maxey, and she scores with a left hand. 5 for Kraft, and now it's Simpson 20, Leake 19. Deep wide right, Freeney. Round to Jones screen. Comes in the lane, flings it up, tough shot. Comes out to the free throw line, rebounded Maxey, goes to Jones. Jones drive into the basket, gets some contact on the arm, and Katie Jones will be going to the free throw line. Looks like they'll put the foul on Hodum. She's committed 1, team's 5th. Simpson in the bonus, Leake not yet, but here's junior Katie Jones, who has 4 points, make it 5 as she sends first free throw straight in and good. Olivia Rudolph checks in for Maxey. Just a minute 39 to go. Fast-moving second quarter. Not a lot of scoring, though, in this second. Here's Jones with the second free throw. She sends it around, rolls off the rim, no good. Dunn clears the rebound for the Cougars. Rebels have not pressed in the backcourt. They have played half-court D throughout the first half. Kraft with Rudolph matching up on her. Comes around a screen, walks with a basketball, no call. Misses the shot. Warren rather grabs the rebound. A lot of extra steps being given to the ladies from Mendenhall in the first half. 1:11 to play, 20-20 game. Warren will attempt the three from the left side, a little bit short. And a foul called underneath. Looks like it's going to be on Simpson. Hodum called for a hold on Katie Jones underneath. That's 2 quick fouls for Hodum. 1:03 to play, and Cheatham will send it in. Simpson playing man as well in the inbound. Out to Freeney, three from the top. She banks it in. Junction three for Morgan Freeney, her first of the night, and the Rebels are up 23-20. We go under 50 seconds to play in the second quarter. Right side, Carter, screened by Baines. She sends it to Kraft to the top. Goes to the left elbow. On the dribble, bats his ball to Hodum. Hodum sends it out to Dunn. And a moving screen going to be called on Hodum, and she's picked up 3 quick second quarter fouls. 32 seconds. Now both teams will be in the bonus from here on the final 32 seconds of the quarter, and it's Leake basketball. They will probably hold for 1 shot. Leading by 3. Freeney between the circles. Left side, Jones. Back outside to Freeney. Freeney going to drive, kick out. Cheatham fires from 3. Way too long, no good. Rudolph tries to save it, but sends it to Dunn. Dunn looking ahead, slows it down. Gets it to Baines. 8 seconds to play in the half. Dunn covered up by Cheatham. Shovels to Baines. Baines at the top, just 2 seconds. 1 second. She'll get the shot up and put it off the heel, no good. Leake 23, Simpson 20. Halfway through this one. That brings us to the Wendy's halftime, and we'll get that to you after we step aside for a moment as Leake Academy basketball continues from Boswell Media Sports.
Moore's Pharmacy always looks forward to seeing their customers, and they provide 4 locations for you: Carthage, Walnut Grove, Sebastopol, and Lena. They also provide services to make your life easier, such as the flavored medicine machine for your children, Pack My Meds, hormone replacement therapy, and compounding. They also take most insurances. Moore's Pharmacy, Carthage, Walnut Grove, Sebastopol, and Lena. Always the shortest wait time, fastest service, and lowest prices because they will price match for you. Follow them on Facebook. Moore's Pharmacy, your family hometown pharmacy.
Go Leake! Supporting all of our Rebels and Rebelettes this basketball season until the very end. We are so proud of you all and the heart you play with. Good sportsmanship and integrity on and off the court is to be recognized, and we are behind you all the way. Let's go LA! Schedule an appointment with us at 601-656-3366. 601-656-3366. Good luck from Craig and Amy Martin and all the crew at Craig Martin General Dentistry, Philadelphia.
If you want to get the best in sportswear and gear, check out In Sports. In Sports, just off the square in Philadelphia, offers screen printing with personalized jerseys, T-shirts, and fan wear to support your favorite team. In Sports also has customizable vinyl gear for spring sports like baseball and softball, as well as plaques and trophies. Looking for sports equipment? In Sports has that too. In Sports believes in giving the best possible customer service with in-town deliveries. Get ready for this sports season with In Sports, just off the square in Philadelphia.
Your kids' graduation, we were there. Your summer barbecue, we were there. That Christmas you burnt the turkey. Yep, we were there. 2 hours after the storm hit, you bet we were there. At South Group Cox Agency, we provide the coverage you can count on when you don't need us, and those times that you do. Coverage that's always there. South Group Cox Agency.
The Junction and Prince Oil Fuel Champions. As you travel to the game, shop and fuel with people who are invested in your community. 60 years of fueling Central Mississippi and champions like Leake Academy. Locations are all over Mississippi: Carthage, Philadelphia, Oxford, Ridgeland, Scuba, Louisville, Newton, and Union. They also do catering.
So be sure to put some junction in your next function.
It's The Junction in Prince Oil.
Take it from me, you're going to want to shop around and experience everything that Ozark Ag has to offer. I mean, after all, their language is poultry. So that means they're going to carry all the hardware, materials, and power tools you'll need when it's time to get to work. Plus, they also carry hunting and fishing supplies when it's time to kick back. Take it from me, I guarantee you're going to love Ozark Ag. Ozark Ag, located right where Joyner Building Supply used to be on Highway 16 in Carthage.
Boswell Media Sports.
It's the Wendy's halftime at the it's not the Brackenwood Gym. That's in Decatur. I'm in the Joe F. Shepard Gym. That was last night. I'm in Madden. Sometimes I need the GPS to tell me where I am. Philip Palmertree and got Breck Riley on the camera. Billy Steen, studio producer. Thanks for being with us tonight as Leake Academy playing Simpson. Girls action at half, and the Rebels lead 23-20. And, of course, the boys will be mixing it up with Simpson after this game, and we'll bring that to you as well. Simpson boys have an outstanding basketball team. They are 16-6, 9-0 in district play. We'll talk about the scoring and all in the first half in just a minute through the Wendy's halftime. But first, we'll mention the schedule. So we're coming down here to the final district game of the season. And there's a game scheduled here at home on Thursday for junior high boys and high school boys only against Delta Streets. There won't be a broadcast for that one. The next time we'll be bringing you Leake Academy basketball will be in Pelahatchie at the end of next week for the District 2 tournament. And right now it looks like both the girls and the boys will get the first round bye. I think that means they wouldn't play till Friday, but check the Leake Academy social media accounts. Also check Kicks96news.com. We'll keep you up to date on the schedule, but district tournament at the end of next week. So the girls and boys are going to get a little break. Junior high district tournament going on Saturday, and that's down at Simpson. They're hosting that. But we'll be coming to you the end of next week for semifinal action in the District 2 tournament. The week after that, it'll be down to Mendenhall as Simpson hosts the North 5A tournament. Let's look at the scoring columns for these two ball clubs. Simpson 23-4, 9-0. They're coming off a 65-4 win over Park Place. And I did not say that incorrectly. 65-4 win last Friday over Park Place, and they are a really aggressive ball club. It's been a closely played first half. 8 points for Peyton Purvis. She scored all 8 of her points in the first quarter, made a 3 and a 2, and went 3 for 4 at the free throw line. 5 for Maddie Kraft. She's made 2 two-point baskets and gone 1 for 2 at the stripe. And then 3 for Olivia Baines off a 3-ball. Ava Dunn with a 2. She's 0 for 1 from the line. And Annalie Bryant with 2 as well. Carson Carter, Olivia Hodem have played in the game in the first half but did not score. For Leake, scoring pretty evenly distributed around. Emery Warren with 7 to lead the Rebels in the first half off a Junction 3 and 2 two-point baskets, 5 each for Katie Jones, who's made a couple of shots in the lane and gone 1 for 2 at the line. 5 for Morgan Freeney off a 2 and a Junction 3. And then 3 for Grace Maxey. She made a Junction 3 in the first quarter. 2 for Marley Myers off the bench with a made basket in the second quarter. And Alan K. Wilcox went 1 for 2 at the line for her 1 point. 7 for Warren, 5 apiece for Jones and Freeney, 3 for Rudolph, 2 for Myers, and 1 for Wilcox. Olivia Rudolph and Caroline Cheatham also played in the first half, but they didn't get into the scoring column. We're at 23-20, and we'll take one more break to wrap up the Wendy's halftime. Visit your area Wendy's and use that Wendy's app on your phone for convenience and also for great rewards at your nearby Wendy's. So we'll be back in 60 seconds with the start of the second half as Leake Academy girls basketball continues.
You know what they say. You are what you eat. So if you eat Wendy's new Italian mozzarella chicken sandwich, you're clearly bold, like the toasted garlic knot bun. Tender, like the juicy chicken breast. Delightful and cheesy, like the fried mozzarella. So get your bold, tender, delightfully cheesy self into Wendy's and try the new Italian mozzarella chicken sandwich today. You can even skip the line when you order ahead in the Wendy's app. Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's.
Limited time only at participating U.S. Wendy's.
Smith & Smith is the longest-standing law firm in Leake County. They're proud to support Leake Academy this year. Winning means you're willing to go longer, work harder, and give more than anyone else. Smith & Smith has worked hard for years, and it's paid off, and so will your hard work. Smith & Smith is here to help you survive criminal and family law. Smith & Smith, 207 West Water Street in Carthage, or atjesmith.law. That'sjesmith.law, or call 601-26.
We start the third quarter. A little bit early. Rebels have it. Now moving right to left from where we are. Freeney at the top, left side. Maxey bluffs the three. Dunn comes out on her. Now she dribbles right hand. Ball knocked away. Taken by Peyton Purvis. She's going to drive and put it in from the left side for two. Double figures for Purvis. Rebel lead down to one. Freeney looking right side. Dribbles left, right hand, right, left. Now to the top. Free throw line. Freeney, and looks like they're going to put a hand check on Purvis. Purvis picks up her third personal. Third quarter presented by the Guitar Academy in Kosciuszko. Wilcox looking for an open teammate, finds Maxey, catch and release three. Too deep, run down on the wing on the opposite side by Purvis. Simpson comes down in the offensive end looking to get back in front. Ava Dunn, right hand dribbles, hands it to Purvis. Purvis going to drive, stop by Jones. Kick out to Carter. Her three from the left side short. Rebound taken on the left lane line by Wilcox. Now Maxey fires it a little too deep for Jones. She has to save it inbounds right to Ava Dunn, who starts moving middle of the floor. Nice bounce pass down to Carter, but Carter called for the travel. Rebelettes 23, Simpson 22. Early third quarter. Grace Maxey walks it into the front court. Both teams have been content to play some very hard-edged half-court defense. Kraft guarding Freeney at the top. Right side, Wilcox. Wilcox will go left-hand dribble. Wing, kick out, open look Freeney. Here's the three on the way. It's off the front of the rim, no good. Great rebound by Warren, and they'll get Simpson for the foul. Crashing to the floor was Purvis, and the junior has four now, early third quarter. She starts walking to the bench. Annalie Bryant checks in for her. Wilcox right of the basket on the baseline. And a 5-second call. Wilcox took too much time getting it in. Cougars walk it up. Down just a point. It's been a seesaw game. A lot like the early stages of the game in Mendenhall. The Rebels took a lead early fourth quarter, only to see Simpson come back and get the win. Emery Warren gets the rebound off a missed three. Gets it to Wilcox, back to Warren. Warren determination, drives it, scores it, draws the foul, gets to the line. Carter commits her first personal, team's third. Emery Warren's got 9, and you could tell when she got the ball, she was going to do something with it. She was going to take it straight to the rack. She did, scored it, misses the free throw, and Simpson gets the rebound. 25-22. Leak up just 3. Maddie Kraft, out to the top to Baines. Baines has twin high screeners, comes around the right side. Carter slips down into the lane, now goes to Kraft. Outside for an Annalie Bryant three, that's good. 25-25, game knotted up. Right side, driving, red, past two defenders and lays it in with the right hand. Leake goes back up by 2, 27-25. Baines dribbles right, comes around a Carter screen, stops behind the line, goes to Kraft. Kraft gives it up to Dunn. Now they go left side. Bryant left open for three. Hers horseshoes out. Rebound, Warren. She avoids getting her pocket picked from Carter. The last possible second. Out high, deep, wide right to Wilcox. Now she gives it to Freeney, who looks into the sideline. She's got two screeners at the top. Comes around the left, around the Jones screen. Kick out. Wilcox. Here's a three on the way. Oh, yes. Straight down the chute. Junction three for Alake Wilcox. KK with her first triple of the night, and it's 30-25 LA. Baines met by Freeney at the top, around a screen. Side steps. Jones reaches over, blocks the shot over the end line, and the Cougars will keep it with 3:57 to play in the Guitar Academy third quarter. Cheatham and Rudolph quickly come to the scores table, and they'll give a rest to Warren and Maxey, and there's timeout on the floor. Timeout. Simpson will take it with them. 3:57 to go. Rebels 30, Simpson 25.
The Junction and Prince Oil Fuel Champions. As you travel to the game, shop and fuel with people who are invested in your community. 60 years of fueling Central Mississippi and champions like Leake Academy. Locations are all over Mississippi. Carthage, Philadelphia, Oxford, Ridgeland, Scuba, Louisville, Newton, and Union. They also do catering.
So be sure to put some Junction in your next function.
It's the Junction and Prince Oil.
Boswell Media Sports.
Midway point of the third quarter already. These teams have scored more than they scored in the second period. Leake outscores, well, actually it was six. The teams each scored 6 points. Leake has scored 7 so far. Simpson plays it in. Trailing by 5. Maddie Kraft at the top. Kicks it from right elbow out to Carter. She'll think about it. Now take the three and rattle it in. A couple of threes in this quarter, keeping Simpson right there with Leake. 30-28 Rebels. The drive, Freeney going right side. Gets hacked on her way up. Baines commits the foul. 3 on the senior Olivia Baines. We'll put Morgan Freeney at the free throw line for the first time tonight. Free throw up, free throw good. Second one up, it's too deep. Freeney tries to keep the rebound alive, try to slap it in, but it went off the leg of Rudolph and out of bounds. Simpson basketball, 3:26 to play in the third. LA leads 31-28. Simpson undefeated in district play. Leake once defeated. Really going at each other tonight in Madden. Kraft at the free throw line, drives. Her shot, nice defensive play by Freeney. Shot partially blocked, and the Rebels come the other way with it off the miss. Freeney around a Jones screen, keeps the left hand dribble, drives, put it up left hand, off the window and good. She claps on her way back down the court. Coach Linda Deere wants timeout, Leaks back out by 5, 33-28, 2:55. Leake Academy basketball continues.
Dr. Brooke Bobo and his staff at Carthage Veterinary Clinic wish you and your animals the very best. They treat all animals, large or small, with the care you would want for a member of your family. Carthage Veterinary Clinic provide for your sick or injured animals and also offer grooming and boarding as well. Located on Highway 16, Carthage Veterinary Clinic is open Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 7:30 until 5:30, and Wednesday and Saturday from 7:30 till noon.
Boswell Media Sports.
Third quarter, 2:55 to go. Third quarter presented by the Guitar Academy in Kosciuszko. Simpson's ball. Leake leading 33-28. Leake will play some man backcourt pressure. Kraft, free throw line, goes to the right side, now to the top to Dunn. Wilcox back in the game guarding Ava Dunn. He's a great three-point shooter. Set the Mississippi High School record for threes early in the year. And they're going to call a foul on Caroline Cheatham. That's apparently the case. Looked like a moving screen from here. First foul on Cheatham. Crowd expressing their disgust with that call. First Rebel foul of the half. Simpson keeps it in the half court. Rebels stay man-to-man. Carter on a drive. Bumps into Freeney. Her shot a little too long. Rebound Rudolph on the offside. Carter made some contact with Freeney. Ball goes out of bounds, and the official says Leake basketball. 2:22, clock ticking, third quarter. Leake up by 5. They have the basketball. 5 has been the biggest lead for the Rebels. Here's again a drive from Freeney, and well-timed jump rejected over the end line by Kraft. Kraft with the block. Cheatham play it in. And the inbound pass intercepted by Bryant. Across the timeline, and there's got to be a push out, a forearm out there, but they're going to put it on Cheatham. I don't usually come to the opposite conclusion of the officials this often. Second foul on Caroline. The top, Bryant decides to drive, loses the ball, taken underneath by Rudolph. Rebels come the other way, still leading by 5, under 2 minutes in the third. Cheatham on the right wing. Pass to Wilcox. Coming loose, taken by Freeney. She comes into the paint, comes outside behind the line to Rudolph. And then Dunn reaches in, strips the ball away from her, but Rudolph recovers down to Jones. And Carter coming over the back. Now the ball's loose. Body's going to the floor. Rudolph's got it. And a disgusted coach, Amanda Hatch, calling for the timeout with 1:35 to play. And we'll take it with them. Rebels up 5 with 90 seconds to play in the third.
Before you begin those do-it-yourself projects outside your home or business, be sure you know where your underground utilities are located. Always call before you dig. One easy phone call to 811 can protect you from injury and expense. Plus, it's the law in Mississippi. Make the call and avoid serious or fatal injury. For more electrical safety tips, contact Central Electric Power Association, serving you since 1930.
Coming out of the short timeout, Leake leads 33-28, and they'll play it inbounds side court on the far side. Rudolph, Myers, Warren, Maxey, Wilcox, the 5 on the court in white for LA. They find Myers in the low post. She turns around and puts it in from the right side. Defender guessed wrong, trying to go for the interception, and Marley Myers gets her 4th point, puts LA up 7, largest lead of the night. Baines brings it up patiently, met by Maxey. She angles the dribble right side, now off a screen at the top. Dunn dumps down left lane line. Kraft goes up, and foul committed by Alan K. Wilcox of Leake. 3rd on Wilcox. Maddie Kraft 1 for 2 at the free throw line, 5 points. We'll try to eat into the lead a little bit. First one halfway down and out. Olivia Hodem checks in for Annalee Bryant for the Cougars. Wilcox and Cheatham at the scorer's table. Second free throw off the mark, no good, but offensive rebound Hodem. Simpson steals an extra possession out of it with the offensive board. 3 from Kraft from the right side is good. Her first tray. 35-31. Under 55 seconds. Rebels play it right side in the offensive end. Bounce down to Wilcox. 3. High arcing shot, misses everything. Rudolph gets it on the baseline, digs it out, drives, and draws the foul as she was heading to the basket. Carter commits her second, team's 5th. Wilcox and Rudolph come to the bench. Warren Freeney in. Wilcox sends it way to the top. The Rebels get it just past the timeline. Warren shovels it to Freeney, who looks over to her left at Coach Hatch, giving the directions. Freeney cut off about 12 feet from the basket. Little scoop shot underneath, too short, no good. Rebound Baines for Simpson. Pass ahead to Carter. Carter met by Myers, and they'll get Myers for the foul on the floor. 3 on Marley Myers, 24 seconds to play in the third. Rebels' 4th team foul. Baines in the corner, goes to Dunn, guarded by Freeney. Now to Baines at the top of the key. She goes to Kraft. Kraft going up. Myers, they'll get Myers for the foul again. Send Kraft to the line. Marley's got 4 now with 14 seconds to play in the third. Maddie Kraft, 1 out of 4 at the free throw line. 1 out of 5 now, and she drops her shoulders, puts her hands on her head. Katie Jones checks in for Marley Myers. Comes to the bench shaking her head and getting some instruction from Coach Hatch. Second free throw, no good. Grace Maxey in the corner. Gets it, 10 seconds, 9. Rebels in the front court. Warren gonna get a reach-in foul. Carter getting handsy out there on the right wing. 3 in this third quarter on Carson Carter. Clock stop with 6.4 seconds. Leake into the front court. Maxey driving. Nice dish to Jones. Her shot blocked, but there's going to be a whistle. Simpson commits the foul with 1.3 seconds. And that's Purvis. No, that's Baines committing her 4th. So Baines and Purvis both have 4. Katie Jones back at the free throw line. Good on the first one. 6 points for the 5'11 junior post player. It was a beauty in last night's beauty review as well. Shot missed, short, tipped over to Hodem, and that will end the third quarter. Leake leads 36-31, just 8 minutes to play. Back in 60 on Boswell Media Sports.
Dr. David Henderson is a former Rebel and has been a proud supporter of Leake Academy for many years. He would like to take this opportunity to give the Rebels a huge shout out. Dr. Henderson serves Carthage and the surrounding areas. New patients are always welcome, and they will work with you and your schedule to make it easy. Go get them, Rebels! From Dr. David Henderson and his staff. Dr. David Henderson Dental Clinic, Court Square, Carthage.
If you want to get the best in sportswear and gear, check out In Sports. In Sports, just off the square in Philadelphia, offers screen printing with personalized jerseys, t-shirts, and fanwear to support your favorite team. In Sports also has customizable vinyl gear for spring sports like baseball and softball, as well as plaques and trophies. Looking for sports equipment? In Sports has that too. In Sports believes in giving the best possible customer service with in-town deliveries. Get ready for this sports season with In Sports, just off the square in Philadelphia.
Boswell Media Sports.
We start the fourth quarter. Rebels in the bonus. They've got just one more foul to give before putting Simpson in the bonus. It's Rebelettes 36, Simpson 31. Simpson won that first ball game with a fourth quarter. That's one to remember. Let's see if they've got another one in store here. The Rebels going to try to hold on to this 5-point lead. Simpson basketball. Dribbling at the top, carrying 4 fouls is Peyton Purvis. Rebels Marley Myers with 4. Jones defending. Back of the basket, Carter, and she walks with a basketball. She doesn't know what she did wrong. Credit Jones with a tremendous on-ball defense, about 8-10 feet away from the basket. Leake up 5. They've led by as many as 7, I believe. Freeney has the ball taken away from her. Quick hands by Kraft, and then the reach in by Freeney, her second. Team's 6th. Purvis in the middle of the floor. Left elbow, Kraft, guarded by Warren. Gets it to Dunn. Dunn with a quick three that's a little bit short. Going up high for the rebound is Katie Jones for Leake. Leake coming the other way, leading 36-31. Freeney probes, gives it to Warren, who drives left side. Her shot blocked, taken away by Dunn. Dunn comes deep wide left, gets it up to Kraft. Kraft will head down the left lane line, put it up over Jones and score it. Kraft has 10, and the Rebel lead cut down to 3. Fourth quarter, tonight's game presented by Smith & Smith Attorneys. Now Maxey has it taken away from her by Dunn, and Maxey reaches in to try to get it back. And Maxey will get whistled for her third personal. It should be 1-1 now. And it will be. Dunn going to the free throw line. KK Wilcox in for frustrated Grace Maxey. Dunn, front end of the 1+1 is good. Her third point of the night. She had 11 three-pointers against Wesson back a few weeks ago to set a state record. She's perfect on the second. The Rebel lead is now just one, 36-35. Coach Linda Deere pumps her fist in the air, encouraging her girls on. Caroline Cheatham in the game goes right wing to Warren, dribbles to the top. Rebels working around the arc to the left. Now Freeney with the ball. Purvis on her. Backs out near midcourt. Comes left side Cheatham. Around a Jones screen, and it's going to be a reach-in foul. First personal on Dunn. Team's 8, and sophomore Caroline Cheatham will get to step to the free throw line. She takes aim. There's a whistle. They say she stepped over the line, and that will negate the attempt. So Rebels give it right back, leading by just one. Simpson can take the lead with a basket. Purvis, left hand dribbles. Make sure she knows where Olivia Baines is. Now comes right hand to the top. Bounces to Kraft away from about 8 feet behind the three-point line. Gets it to Purvis. Purvis directs Kraft down into the low post. Drives, puts a shot up over Warren that won't go, gets her own rebound, comes out, sends it to Kraft. Goes back to Purvis, left side behind the three-point line, out top to Kraft. Simpson going to work patiently here. 5:33, clock ticking, fourth quarter. Anybody's ball game. Right hand drive, going up, getting fouled, going to the rim. Zava Dunn. She shakes her left hand. Katie Jones, first personal of the night, team's 8th. Dunn back at the free throw line. She just made 2 a moment ago. It's a 2-shot foul. She fades it to the left, no good. Maxey returns, replacing Cheatham. Dunn with an opportunity on this second free throw. Can tie the game at 36 if she makes it. Second free throw off the left. But great job by Kraft to run it down before it goes out of bounds in front of the Simpson bench. Purvis in the lane, kick out. Carter 3, left side is good. Carter's made 2 threes in this second half, and now she's given Simpson the lead, and they're fired up, leading at 38-36 with 5:13 to go. We'll be back in 60 seconds as Leake Academy basketball continues.
Your kid's graduation, we were there. Your summer barbecue, we were there. That Christmas you burnt the turkey. Yep, we were there. 2 hours after the storm hit, you bet we were there. At South Group Cox Agency, we provide the coverage you can count on when you don't need us, and those times that you do. Coverage that's always there. South Group Cox Agency.
Moore's Pharmacy always looks forward to seeing their customers, and they provide 4 locations for you: Carthage, Walnut Grove, Sebastopol, and Lena. They also provide services to make your life easier, such as the flavored medicine machine for your children, Pack My Meds, hormone replacement therapy, Pharmacy and Compounding. They also take most insurances. Moore's Pharmacy, Carthage, Walnut Grove, Sebastopol, and Lena. Always the shortest wait time, fastest service, and lowest prices because they will price match for you. Follow them on Facebook. Moore's Pharmacy, your family hometown pharmacy.
Boswell Media Sports.
Rebel basketball trailing by 2, 38-36, 5:13 to go in the Smith & Smith Attorneys fourth quarter. Starting five on the floor. Driving left side, Warren going up to the rim and sticking it in with a left hand. Just determination for the senior. She's got 11. We're tied 38-38. Purvis at the top, uses up the dribble, calls out Carter, working on Jones. She drives, gets fouled, shot rolls off the front of the rim, but free throws coming up for Carter. She made a corresponding aggressive move from the right-hand side, determined to get to the rim. Gets rewarded with a chance to score two with the clock stopped. Game tied 38-38. Now it's 39-38 as Carter sinks the first free throw. She has scored all 7 of her points in this second half. 4:46 on the clock. Carter 2 for 2 at the line. Cougars 40, Rebels 38. Left side, Warren again, falling down, and the ball stolen by Kraft. Into the hands of Baines. She goes into the lane, stops, comes out. Carter wants the three, makes the three. Carter feeling it in the second half, and now it's a 5-point lead for the Cougars. Freeney met by Purvis at the top. Dribbles right side, comes to Warren. Now to Wilcox between the rings. She looks right. Goes to Warren, who stops. Mid-range jumper, too deep. Wilcox underneath with the rebound. Tries to go reverse. Tough shot, missed. Baines clears the board for Simpson. Left side, Purvis, about 3 feet behind the three-point line. She'll put it on the dribble. 3:51, ticking clock. Simpson 43, Leake 38. Rebels need an answer. Got to stop, get the stop at this end. Carter, right side, why not fire for three? Puts it off the heel. Rebounds loose, picked up around the free throw line by Katie Jones. Here comes L.A. Purvis cuts off Freeney. Now she comes around a screen. Three from the top. Off the window, no good. Rebound off the bounce. And a frustration foul from Freeney at the top. That's her third. Walk down to the other end with 3:21 to go. A chance for Simpson to extend this out to their largest lead of the night. The ball will be in the hands of Peyton Purvis at the free throw line, where she's 3 out of 4. And it's double bonus, so she's shooting a pair now. Makes the first one. 44-38. 3:21 to go. Here's the second free throw. Off one bounce, and she rattles it in. She's got 12 points, and now it's a 7-point lead with 3:19 to play. Rebels have got to find some points. Grace Maxey right side. Leveled off baseline, and they'll get Kraft with the body. Blocking foul. Her first of the night. Team's ninth. We'll see what Grace Maxey can do at the free throw line. Her first visit. She has 3 points off a first quarter junction three. Makes the first one, earns another. 45-39. Wilcox out, Cheatham in. 3:08 to play. Second free throw, good. She made them both. 45-40. Olivia Rudolph comes in for Maxey. The Rebels going to line up for some full court pressure. Simpson plays it in, man pressure. No big trouble getting it across the timeline. Cougars set up offensive half court with 3 minutes to go in the Smith & Smith Attorneys fourth quarter. Purvis leveled off by Rudolph at the free throw line. Outside to Kraft, guarded by Warren. She feeds Baines running up the right side. She'll flip it up with the right hand, get the foul by Katie Jones. Katie was about a half step behind and got her on the arm going up to the basket. Baines will shoot a pair of free throws with 2:48 to go, and Baines misses the first one. Maxey and Wilcox come in for Cheatham and Rudolph with 2:48 to play. Rebels trying to get some offensive leverage. That one goes halfway down and out, and rebound taken on the baseline off the bounce by Jones. Rebels up. They're coming to the front court, trailing by 5. Have a chance to take a big step here. Wilcox into the lane, driving, puts it up, scores it off the backboard. KK makes it 45-42. Leake trying to put some trapping pressure in, but Cougars get through it. 2:18 to play, a 3-point game. Defense chant going up in the Joe F. Shepherd gym. Wilcox at the top. Now slipping past the defenders and getting the easy two-hand put in. Good patience and conversion by Peyton Purvis. 47-42, 2 minutes to go. Freeney calls out Wilcox on the left wing around a Jones screen. Comes left elbow out to Freeney. She fires a catch and release three. A little too deep. Long rebound tipped in the hands of Purvis. Simpson's got it, up 5 with 1:43 to play. And there's a whistle. And they're waving in. Subs coach Linda Deere is aghast at that. I don't know if that was an inadvertent whistle, but it was a whistle. The 1:41, and Simpson will play it in front of the LA bench. Bounced. Rebels starting to trap. Purvis put a risky pass in, and a phantom foul called on Olivia Rudolph, and Coach Hatch doesn't know what to do with that. And I say phantom foul because I had the angle on it. Rudolph did not make contact with Kraft, but we'll walk to the other end, and Kraft will shoot 2 free throws. He's 1 out of 6 at the line. 1 out of 7 now. Just 92 seconds left to play. Grace Maxey comes in for the defensive specialist, Caroline Cheatham. 5-point game. Misses that one too. Tough night at the line for Maddie Kraft. 47-42. Rebels have under 90 seconds to overcome a 5-point deficit. Jones, 12 feet from the basket, moving right side, bouncing in, getting position. Shot left short, gets her own rebound, sticks it back, gets the score, and she'll get to the line with 1:15 to play. Count the 2. 10th team foul on Simpson and the 5th on Olivia Baines. She's fouled out. With 1:15 to go. Katie Jones has made it a 3-point game, and she can knock it down to 2 if she can knock down this free throw. She's got it. Got a 2-point game with 1:15 to play. Rebels pressure in the backcourt. In the corner, Warren leaning in, commits the foul, and will put Kraft at the line, who's 1 out of 8. Going to walk down the other end. Have to say, if there's a player you want a foul in the situation, do it here. Coach Linda Deere hugs Kraft and sends her to the free throw line with some words of encouragement. She misses the first one. She just drops her shoulders. Walks back behind the top of the key and now back to the line. 1:13 to go, 47-45. Maxey into the game. Second one, missed that. Jones tips the rebound on the baseline over to Freeney. Rebels down 2 with the ball. Freeney at the top of the key, left-hand dribble. Moves Warren, tries to bounce it down to her, but pass was too far ahead of her, and it's out of bounds, turned over to the Cougars with 1 minute left. Cheatham checks in. Leake trying to get a backcourt turnover. 47-45. Kraft uses up the dribble. Freeney going after the ball in the corner. And there's what their whistle. Was there a timeout? Timeout. for Simpson with 54 seconds. We'll be back in 60 with more Leake Academy basketball.
Go Leake! Supporting all of our Rebels and Rebelettes this basketball season until the very end. We are so proud of you all and the heart you play with. Good sportsmanship and integrity on and off the court is to be recognized, and we are behind you all the way. Let's go LA! Schedule an appointment with us at 601-656-3366. 601-656-3366. Good luck from Craig and Amy Martin and all the crew at Craig Martin General Dentistry, Philadelphia.
If spending days looking for top dollar for your timber has left you feeling like you're barking up the wrong tree, then I would listen closely. Welch Forest Products in Union does it better than anyone and with the least possible damage to your property. Whether it's management, forestry care, pine plantation, thinning, or site prep, the last number you'll dial is 601-774-8200. They buy land with or without timber too. Call Bo Welch now at Welch Forest Products today. 601-774-8200.
Boswell Media Sports.
54 seconds remain. Simpson's got to bring it up the full length of the floor against full court pressure. Simpson 47, Leake 45. Inbound to Purvis. Rudolph pressuring her. Comes in. Trap meets her. And a foul committed. The top. Guess who's going to the free throw line? Maddie Kraft, as the foul is committed by Freeney, her fourth. So Maddie Kraft with 10 points in the game. Misses the first free throw. She's 1 out of 11. She just can't believe it. Looks back at the bench in dismay. Maxey into the game, 45 seconds to play. 47-45. Misses that one as well. Rebound Jones for the Rebels. Rebels with a chance to tie it with a 2, take the lead with a 3. Driving, Red, right side, too strong off the rim, but she runs down. The rebound, flicks it in, but right to Annalie Bryant. Rebels knock it loose, bodies to the floor near midcourt, and it's going to be a held ball. Possession arrow not pointing in anybody's direction according to the scoreboard. Whose ball is it? It's Leake basketball with 25 seconds. Coach Linda Deere wanted a foul called there. Rebels down 2 points with 25 seconds to play. And Coach Hatch will call the timeout. We'll keep things, we'll be back in 30. That's what we'll do, back in 30 with the Rebels down 2 late.
The Junction and Prince Oil Fuel Champions. As you travel to the game, shop and fuel people who are invested in your community. 60 years of fueling Central Mississippi and champions like Leake Academy. Locations are all over Mississippi. Carthage, Philadelphia, Oxford, Ridgeland, Scuba, Louisville, Newton, and Union. They also do catering.
So be sure to put some Junction in your next function.
It's the Junction and Prince Oil.
Boswell Media Sports.
Here's the reset. Possession arrow now favors Simpson. 25.5 seconds to go. The Rebels led at 23-20 at the half. Trail now 47-45. And the Rebels have the basketball. Coach Amanda Hatch drawing something up for her offense. Rudolph, Freeney, Warren, Maxey, and Jones. Ball inbounded at midcourt. Morgan Freeney, right hand dribbles into the front court, under 20 seconds. Angles right side. She's trying to drive on Purvis, goes up, tough shot. Wanted to get the foul, but no call there. Rebound Purvis, and Leake commits the foul. Walk down to the other end. Fifth foul on Morgan Freeney. She fouls out with 11 seconds to play. Peyton Purvis, who's 5 out of 6 at the line, she'll walk to the other end, shoot 2. Red shakes her head as she comes to the bench. Alan K. Wilcox replaces her with 11.6 seconds, 47-45. Two shots coming up for Peyton Purvis. She's too deep on the first one. So it'll stay at worst a one-point possession if she makes it. I mean, a one-possession game, one-possession game. Cheatham in, Rudolph out. 47-45, second free throw coming up for Purvis. The Rebels need to get a rebound if there's a miss here. And there's a miss. The rebound to Wilcox, 10 seconds. Caroline Cheatham into the front court, dribbles right. And timeout, Coach Amanda Hatch with 6.4 seconds to play. The Rebels will play it in on the side, far court with 6.4 seconds, trailing 47-45. And if you think I'm going to cut to a commercial, you're crazy. Ain't no way. Here in the Smith & Smith Attorneys fourth quarter, Leake has trailed by as many as 5 in this second, 6, I think, in this second half. No, actually, I got it 7. At the 3:19 mark, it was a 7-point lead for Simpson. Leake has got it down to 2. But it was an early fourth quarter flurry that got Simpson in front. They trailed throughout the third quarter. And the two coaches strategizing with their clubs. Coach Linda Deere has her team out about 10, 12 feet away from the bench. Coach Amanda Hatch talking to her charges. They're starting 5 on the bench. You hear the buzzer. Here we go, the final 6.4 seconds. Rebels down 2. Olivia Rudolph will send it in. Grace Maxey, right side. And they'll call a held ball. Ava Dunn forces the held ball. And Grace Maxey shakes her head. She didn't. She thought she got fouled. 4.1 seconds at Simpson basketball. Rebels, everybody sits up at midcourt. Try to screen somebody in. They get it to Kraft. And quick foul by Warren with 2.8 seconds to play. Kraft, who is 1 out of 12 at the free throw line, walks back. The Simpson crowd, a lot of them standing, cheering. 2 free throws here would ice it. Maddie Kraft, who has, to say that she struggled at the line is an understatement, but she makes the first one. It's a 3-point game. A 3 would tie it if she misses this next one. Simpson doesn't have any players on the lane line. Second free throw, she made them both. It's a 4-point game. Rebels inbound it, midcourt, 3 at the top, and that's going to be it. Shot is short, and the 70-game home winning streak for Leake has come to an end. 49-45. Simpson sweeps the Rebelettes in regular season district play. They claim the 1 seed and win the regular season district title, 49-45, and that'll get us to the Ozark Ag postgame, and it's a happy group of Simpson players and Simpson fans here in the Joe F. Shepherd Gym. But we'll sum it up and also get you set with the Dr. David Anderson pregame for the boys after we take this break here on Boswell Media Sports.
If spending days looking for top dollar for your timber has left you feeling like you're barking up the wrong tree, then I would listen closely. Welch Forest Products in Union does it better than anyone and with the least possible damage to your property. Whether it's management, forestry care, pine plantation, thinning, or site prep, the last number you'll dial is 601-774-8200. They buy land with or without timber too. Call Bo Welch now at Welch Forest Products today. 601-774-8200.
Smith & Smith is the longest-standing law firm in Leake County. They're proud to support Leake Academy this year. Winning means you're willing to go longer, work harder, and give more than anyone else. Smith & Smith has worked hard for years, and it's paid off, and so will your hard work. Smith & Smith is here to help you survive criminal and family law. Smith & Smith, 207 West Water Street in Carthage, or atjesmith.law. That'sjesmith.law, or call 601-267-5611. 601-267-5611.
Dr. Brooke Bobo and his staff at Carthage Veterinary Clinic wish you and your animals the very best. They treat all animals, large or small, with the care you would want for a member of your family. Carthage Veterinary Clinic provide for your sick or injured animals and also offer grooming and boarding as well. Located on Highway 16, Carthage Veterinary Clinic is open Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 7:30 until 5:30, and Wednesday and Saturday from 7:30 till noon.
Forged from the fusion of sweet honey and spicy spice.
Translation: Wendy's new hot honey chicken sandwich and biscuit are here.
A molten sweet heat cast atop an inferno of flavor.
Translation: a bold hot honey sauce drizzled over Wendy's spicy chicken.
And topped with applewood smoked bacon.
What he said.
Venture to Wendy's for the new hot honey chicken sandwich or breakfast biscuit.
Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's.
At participating U.S. Wendy's, hot honey chicken biscuit only includes crispy chicken and hot honey sauce and is only available during breakfast hours.
Before you begin those do-it-yourself projects outside your home or business, be sure you know where your underground utilities are located. Always call before you dig. One easy phone call to 811 can protect you from injury and expense. Plus, it's the law in Mississippi. Make the call and avoid serious or fatal injury. For more electrical safety tips, contact Central Electric Power Association, serving you since 1937, an equal opportunity provider and employer.
Take it from me, you're going to want to shop around and experience everything that Ozark Ag has to offer. I mean, after all, their language is poultry. So that means they're going to carry all the hardware materials and power tools you'll need when it's time to get to work. Plus, they also carry hunting and fishing supplies when it's time to kick back. Take it from me, I guarantee you're going to love Ozark Ag. Ozark Ag, located right where Joyner Building Supply used to be on Highway 16 in Carthage.
Boswell Media Sports.
It's the Ozark Ag postgame for the Joe F. Shepherd Gym. We've got the girls' game in the books, and it was a hard-fought win, another fourth-quarter comeback for Simpson. And they grabbed the rematch of these two district opponents, winning over the Leake Academy Lady Rebels 49-45. It was 23-20 Leake at the intermission. And the Rebels led, had that small lead going into the fourth quarter, but credit Simpson. They got a couple of threes. Carson Carter got hot, scored 8 points in the quarter. And then when it looked like poor free throw shooting was going to do in the Cougars, senior Maddie Kraft, who had been 1 for 12 at the free throw line, went back up in the final seconds, the waning seconds of the game, and made the last two to seal the win and give Simpson the 4-point margin. So Simpson wins their 9th game in a row. They're 24-4 on the season, and in District 2 play, they finish the regular season with a perfect 10-0 record. They'll be the 1 seed in next week's District 2 tournament hosted by East Rankin Academy. Leake goes to 29-3, 8-2, and they'll finish in second place. And so here's scoring column. 14 points for 2 Simpson Cougars. Peyton Purvis had 8 points in the first and 6 in the second half. She made a 3 twos, and then she went 5 out of 8 at the free throw line for 14 points. Also 14 for Carson Carter, and she got them all in the second half. 3 3-point baskets and 2 for 2 at the line. Carson Carter, as well as her good rebounding, a big part of Simpson's comeback win. 12 points for Maddie Kraft. In spite of the difficulty shooting free throws, she also made 3 2-point baskets and a triple. Ends up 12 points, going 3 for 14 at the line, but made those last 2 when the game was hanging in the balance. Annalie Bryant off the bench for Simpson with 5 points off a 3 and a 2. 4 points for Ava Dunn off a made shot and 2 out of 5 from the free throw line. And then 3 points for Olivia Baines, who fouled out in the fourth quarter. She made a 3 and went 0 for 2 at the line. For Leake Academy, they were led in scoring by Emery Warren, who had 7 in the first half and added 4 more in the second. She made 4 2-point baskets and a junction 3 and went 0 for 1 at the line for 11 points. 10 for Morgan Freeney, who fouled out with about 11 seconds or so to play. Red had a junction 3 2-point baskets, and she went 1 for 2 at the line for 10. 9 for Katie Jones, who had 3 2-point baskets and went 3 for 5 at the line for her 9 points. And then 6 for Alan K. Wilcox. She made a junction 3 and a 2 in the second half, and in the first half went 1 for 2 at the line. But to finish the night was 6, 5 for Grace Maxey off an early junction 3, and then 2 fourth-quarter free throws, 2 for 2 on the night for the senior Grace Maxey. 5 points for her, and Marley Myers came off the bench to score 4 off 2 made baskets. Caroline Cheatham and Olivia Rudolph played in the game but didn't score. Warren with 11, Freeney with 10, Jones scored 9, Wilcox put in 6, Maxey added 5, and Myers scored 4 for Leake. Next game for Leake Leake girls will be in the district tournament. Opponent and time to be determined. We know it'll be the end of next week, and it'll be at Pelahatchie. But the schedule should be out probably by the weekend, maybe even a little earlier. Excuse me. Check Leake Academy social media for games and also for game times and opponents. We'll also put it on Kicks96news.com. Dr. David Anderson pregame goes on now as the Leake Academy boys get ready to face one of the outstanding 5A teams in the state of Mississippi, Simpson Academy, 9-0 in district, 6-6 overall, winners of their last 4. Leake's won their last 2 and have a 17-10 record, and they played a nice 7-2 district record. They're in second place, trying to stay in that position, because when you do that, you get a bye in the first round of the district tournament. Both teams warming up and about to head to the benches. In fact, that buzzer is going to tell us Dr. David Henderson pregame's about to wrap up here, and we're going to have the Baptist Medical League starting lineups for the boys' game. Thanks for joining us tonight on Cruisin' 98.3 and on the Boswell Media Sports YouTube channel. A link available to the live stream at Kicks96news.com. Coach, so Simpson, they will start senior Sawyer Dunn. They'll start sophomore Gage Smith. Junior Colin Jenkins. Sophomore Chance Funches. And sophomore Benjamin Kennedy. Dunn, Smith, Jenkins, Funches, Kennedy for Simpson in traveling royal blue. And the Baptist Medical League starting lineup for the homestanding Leake Academy Rebels under Coach Jason Morgan. They'll start 5'10" senior Whit Welch. And freshman at 5'11", Samuel Prince, leading scorer in the ball club, averaging nearly 18 points a game. Start 5'9" junior Jack Harkins. And then the junior 5'4" guard Jake Freeney. And 6'3" junior Ben Jackson. Harkins at 5'9", Welch at 5'10", Jackson at 6'3", Freeney at 5'4", and Prince at 5'11" for LA in white. District 2 MAIS 5A basketball coming up right here, right now. T&K Farms Wood Miser tip-off about to come your way. Jenkins and Jackson are in the jump circle. And here we go, boys game getting tipped off. T&K Farms Wood Miser tipped back into the backcourt and controlled by Sawyer Dunn for Simpson. He'll dribble left side and send it down to Funches, and he reverses the ball nicely, cutting the baseline and getting the easy put in from the right side is Gage Smith. We're 2-0. Simpson immediately will put some full court pressure in on the Rebels, but they'll put a long pass to Prince into the front court. He comes into the paint, kicks out to Freeney, left open for 3, and the junction 3 is good. Jake Freeney, smallest man on the court, makes the big 3-point shot. The Rebels are up 1. At the top, Jenkins gives it up to Funchess on the right wing. Prince comes out, close out on him. Now they work it around the perimeter. Smith will stand, fire from three, and make it. 2 quick baskets from Smith make it 5-3 in favor of the Cougars. And the steal, Jenkins anticipates the pass, fires it back to Dunn. Outside to Smith, same spot on the floor, 3, halfway down and out. But rebound closed up and put back, stuck in by Benjamin Kennedy. It's 7-3. Freeney can't handle the long football pass into the front court. It goes over the end line, and the Cougars will have it. Coach Morgan wants timeout. We'll take that timeout with him. Back in 30 with Leake down 7-3 early in the first.
The Junction and Prince Oil Fuel Champions. As you travel to the game, shop and fuel with people who are invested in your community. 60 years of fueling Central Mississippi and champions like Leake Academy. Locations are all over Mississippi. Carthage, Philadelphia, Oxford, Ridgeland, Scuba, Louisville, Newton, and Union. They also do catering.
So be sure to put some Junction in your next function.
It's the Junction and Prince Oil.
Boswell Media Sports.
When these two teams met back on January 6th in Mendenhall, it was a blowout that night. Simpson winning 61-24 over Leake. They've got the early 7-3 lead. Cougar basketball on the end line on the offensive end. Bounced in, double team comes, and double dribble committed by Colin Jenkins. Turnover gives it to LA. And Harkins stepped on the end line with his back foot. Good defensive pressure by Smith. Forced the turnover. Pass went to the top. To the left side to Dunn. Dunn puts it on a right-hand dribble. Harkins coming out to match up on him. Comes between the circles around a Jenkins screen. And now Whit Welch trying to get the steal on the dribble. They'll call a push on LA's Jack Harkins, who was trying to close off on the backside. First Rebel foul of the night. First foul of the night. Simpson plays it in. Dunn. Going right side. Into the corner. Smith. Good anticipation. Pass stolen by Samuel Prince in the lane. Rebels going to come. Trying to get something in. Trailing by 4, and Harkins will back it out. Sawyer Dunn coming out to challenge Harkins near the midcourt line. Now the pass goes to Prince on the right side. They find Whit Welch open for 3. He bluffs, comes to his left, sends up the 3 that's short. Tipped, controlled, offensive board by Prince. His put back from 3 right side, 2 deep. Rebound Jenkins for the Cougars. He'll come quickly into the front court. LA trying to poke it away. Harkins knocked it away momentarily, but Sawyer Dunn picks it up. Simpson going in, ball bounced down, punched loose, steal from Prince, but his pass intercepted in the other end of the floor by Jenkins. Jenkins comes deep wide right, goes to Sawyer Dunn. Now to Funchess left side. Quick pass anticipated, taken away by Welch, but he can't control it. He crashes into the corner. It'll be Simpson basketball. 5:26 to go in the Carthage Veterinary Clinic first quarter. Jenkins inbounded out of the left corner. Goes to Dunn. Harkins staying between him and the basket. Round a screen. Funchess tries 3 right side, rattles out. Offensive board. Jenkins, he gets fouled trying to put it back in from the right side. Foul committed by Ben Jackson, his first. Simpson 7, Leake 3, 5:15 to go first quarter. First free throws of the night be put up by Colin Jenkins, a junior. It's good on the first one. Makes it 8-3, and here's the second one. That one won't go down for him. Jackson clears the rebound for the Rebels. The pass into the middle of the floor by Harkins, intercepted by Smith. Good job by Smith getting back to Funchess, who goes up strong left side, gets Welch to foul him in the act of shooting. Leake sending the Cougars to the free throw line early. We'll see what sophomore Chance Funches can do. He's a wide receiver on the Simpson football team. Missed the first free throw. Matthew Nowell checking in for Jack Harkins. 5 minutes, 5 seconds to go in the first. Funches, second one, 3/4 of the way down, and it bucked out on him. So the Rebels keep things at 8-3. Work against some trapping pressure at midcourt. Long pass into the right corner to Prince. They go to Welch behind the line. Quick three, too deep. Offensive board at the free throw line by Prince, and whistle as he puts the shot back up toward the rim. Misses off to the right, but it's going to be 2 free throws. Sawyer Dunn, the guilty party. First Cougar foul of the night, and freshman Samuel Prince will leave the first free throw long, put his hands on his hips. Second free throw down and good. 8-4. Rebels down 8-4, being doubled up. 4:43. Ticking clock first quarter. First quarter presented by Carthage Veterinary Clinic. They loop a pass down to Jenkins. He goes up between two Rebels, takes it away, and scores it from 3 feet out. Jenkins has 3, and it's 10-4. Matthew Nowell round the corner. Jake Freeney 3 from the corner, no good. Rebound tipped over to Gage Smith for Simpson. He fires ahead, left side. Funches, he wanted to go down underneath to Jenkins, but Ben Jackson got his hand out in time and deflected the ball out of bounds. Jenkins off the inbound pass, gets fouled going to the 10. Ben Jackson has committed 2 early fouls just halfway through tonight's first quarter. And that will get some activity going on the bench. Lucas Thomas up. He's going to check in for Whit Welch. Ben Jackson's going to stay in the ball game, though, for right now. 4:10 to play. Rebels down 10-4, and Simpson working on the offensive half court. Funches, drive, runner, rattles it home. Will count the basket. And the Rebels commit the foul. And it's on Ben Jackson. He's committed 3. Hayden Watkins will come in for the junior Ben Jackson. Funches was 0 for 2 at the line just a minute or two ago. And the tall youngster buries the N1, makes it 13-4, 4 minutes to play in the first. Matthew Nowell will go left side to Lucas Thomas. He'll reverse it, and the Rebels will get it across the timeline. The pass, errant pass, and Jenkins trying to anticipate it, undercuts Thomas and commits the foul. First on Jenkins. Junior Jay Rankin checks in for Simpson. He replaces Benjamin Kennedy. Cougars 13, Rebels 4. LA inbounds it from half court into the back court. Right side, Nowell. Trap comes to him, passes to Prince. Prince going quickly in the lane, puts up a tough 8-footer that's no good, but whistle and 2 shots coming up for the freshman. Colin Jenkins quickly whistled for his second personal. Prince to the line with 3:37 to go in the Carthage Veterinary Clinic first quarter. Prince now 1 out of 3 as that one wouldn't stay down for him. Another sub coming in for the Cougars, Bryce Williams, sophomore, replaced Jenkins, who carrying 2 personals. 3:37 to play in the first. And a 1 for 2 trip for Prince. 13-5. Leake looking for a defensive stop. Right side, Dunn with Nowell manning up on him. Rebels been in man pressure. That's their style. That's their approach. Funches, fires down the baseline. Good job getting it. Freeney punches it away over to Prince. Now to Nowell. Nowell doesn't have numbers, and he's going to turn. Challenge Funches. Put it high off the glass, and it's put back in. Score it. Guess you got to give that to Aiden Watkins. He went up trying to just tip the ball somewhere, and he tipped it back into the hoop. 13-7. Dunn fires back outside the three-point line to Rankin. Now to Gage Smith driving left baseline, no good. His shot missed, but rebound missed. Putback missed. Another offensive rebound, putback and missed. And Matthew Nowell touched it last as it went over the end line. 3 extra shots for Simpson. After the initial miss, Rebels got to do a better job on the glass. Down 13-7. Catch and release 3 from the left corner, missed by Smith. Rebound on the offside, Prince. Here comes L.A. Nice crossover move. He stops at the free throw line, nearly walks with it. Comes back to deep wide left to Thomas. And back to Nowell. Now with the right elbow out to Thomas, to Prince for 3. Off the front rim, no good. Rebound clean for Simpson by Williams. Rankin and Williams exchange passes. Williams backs up between the circles. Lucas Thomas guarding him. And a travel will be called on Sawyer Dunn. Rebels get it back, trailing by 6 in the first. If you missed the early game, the Simpson Lady Cougars defeated Leake. Here's a 3 from the right side, defeat them 49-45. Shot from the right side by Prince, too long from three-point range. Funches can't put the fake on Nowell. He'll back it out on the dribble and send it to Rankin. Left side, Smith loops it down. Williams mishandles the ball. Steal from behind by Matthew Nowell. He's going to go hard and commit the offensive foul. Coach Morgan says should have dished it to the open teammate on the wing. Trey Clark comes in for Freeney. For Prince. Fouls on Nowell, of course, committing the offensive foul. That's a turnover. 1:36, clock ticking. Simpson 13, Rebels 7. Quick whistle on Trey Clark, trying to guard a bigger man in Funches. It's the 17th foul, so already 1+1. Got a minute and a half to play in the first. I was saying earlier, 49-45 was the final in the girls' game. Simpson ends the 70-game home winning streak. Funches good on the first free throw. Earns the bonus. Gets the second one down as well. He scored 5 early. It's 15-7. Rebels working it side to side against some trapping pressure. Into the front court, Nowell. Exchanging passes with Welch. Welch on the dribble, into the corner, Clark. Trap comes to him, goes in the paint. Will fall away, missed with the left hand by Watkins from 9 feet away, no good. Rebound Smith. Simpson coming the other way. 2, 3, they call it a 3. His feet were on the line, his toes were on the line, but Dunn's going to get credited with a three-pointer, and there's a timeout with 1:01 to play. Leak down early, 18-7.
T&K Farms Wood-Mizer is Mississippi's Wood-Mizer sawmill equipment dealership. T&K Farms Wood-Mizer sells the complete Wood-Mizer equipment line from small personal sawmills to the industrial equipment lineup. T&K Farms stocks parts and has experienced factory-trained service technicians with both in-shop and mobile service available. See T&K Farms Wood-Mizer to start your sawmill business today. Credit cards are accepted for all services. Like them on Facebook. T&K Farms Wood-Mizer, just off Highway 25 at 1128 Liberty Road, Louisville, 662-803-4332.
The Junction and Prince Oil Fuel Champions. As you travel to the game, shop and fuel with people who are invested in your community. 60 years of fueling Central Mississippi and champions like Leake Academy. Locations are all over Mississippi. Carthage, Philadelphia, Oxford, Ridgeland, Scuba, Louisville, Newton, and Union. They also do catering.
So be sure to put some Junction in your next function.
It's the Junction and Prince Oil.
Boswell Media Sports.
LA inbounds it with a minute to play in the first, trailing by 11. Jack Harkins has returned to the game. He and Welch work it into the front court. Trap comes to Harkins. He dribbles once, sends it to Prince, who's also back in. He tries to dribble into the lane, passes out to an open teammate, Tate Edwards, fakes the 3, cut off on the baseline, out to Welch. Welch going to put up a really tough runner in front of the free throw line off right side, but offensive rebound. The putback from Watkins won't go, and Funches skies to clean the glass. Goes to Rankin. Rankin left-hand dribble at the top. Rebels going to try to extend the pressure out toward the ball handlers. 16 seconds. Now the screen comes Dunn, but he's still staying deep away from the basket left side. Round to Williams' screen, and then Dunn and Watkins collide shoulders out near midcourt. That foul will go on Watkins, his first, team's 8th. So you're done with free throw opportunity, 1+1. He's got a 3 credited to his account just a moment ago. Dunn's first free throw is good. Puts the Cougars up by 12. Now it's a 13-point advantage as Dunn's perfect on his 2 free throws. 20-7, 8 seconds, 7. Long pass ahead. Little teardrop in from 12 feet away. Good by Prince to end the quarter. The Rebels trail 20-9 after 1. We'll be back with the start of the second after this as Leake Academy basketball continues.
Dr. Brooke Bobo and his staff at Carthage Veterinary Clinic wish you and your animals the very best. They treat all animals, large or small, with the care you would want for a member of your family. Carthage Veterinary Clinic provide for your sick or injured animals and also offer grooming and boarding as well. Located on Highway 16, Carthage Veterinary Clinic is open Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 7:30 until 5:30, and Wednesday and Saturday from 7:30 till noon.
Take it from me, you're going to want to shop around and experience everything that Ozark Ag has to offer. I mean, after all, their language is poultry. So that means they're going to carry all the hardware materials and power tools you'll need when it's time to get to work. Plus, they also carry hunting and fishing supplies when it's time to kick back. Take it from me, I guarantee you're going to love Ozark Ag. Ozark Ag, located right where Joyner Building Supply used to be on Highway 16 in Carthage.
Boswell Media Sports.
Second quarter of the boys game getting underway at the Joe F. Shepard Gym on the campus of Leake Academy. Simpson leads 20-9 after 1. Second quarter is presented by Welch Forest Products. Prince, Watkins, Freeney, Welch, and Harkins in white for LA on the floor. Rebels have the basketball. Simpson's playing some 1-3-1 pressure. Into the front court comes LA on the dribble, heading to the basket. A hold called before the shot went up from Prince. Benjamin Kennedy saddled with his first personal, team's 4th. Freeney ready to play it in and zoning the inbound play of the Cougars. The corner, stepping back, 3. Rattled home by Samuel Prince. Rebel 3-pointers presented by your friends at Prince Oil and the locations of the Junction all over East Central Mississippi. 20-12. Pass down to Jenkins, and he gets challenged, but the foul will go on Prince. They were fronting Jenkins there because he's got such good elevation on his jump. First foul on Prince. And then Prince was coming on help side defense and challenged him on the shot. First free throw rattled out on number 10, Colin Jenkins. Make here would extend the Cougar lead to 9. And he makes the second. Got 4 points. That's a 9-point game now. First minute of the second quarter. And the Rebels have no problem breaking it. Some of that 1-3-1 pressure. Corner 3, Freeney short, right in the hands of Gage Smith. He wants to press the accelerator. Going in, try to flip it out to Funches. Prince deflects it. Funches runs it down the left wing, and again they get the big man fronted. This time it was Kennedy, and he gets it and gets the easy put in after the pass drops into his hands. 23-12 Simpson. Want to welcome everybody who's Simpson fan watching. There's a drive. Missed by Harkins, but a putback on the opposite side from the left by Watkins. He's got 4 points, 23-14. And a travel. Turn it over to the Rebels. In the action earlier, the junior high girls won 37-32 over Simpson. The junior high boys lost 40-32. So there's a foul committed on the baseline. Gage Smith now has a foul in the game, and that's the 15th foul on Simpson. 6.5 to play. Rebels down 9. 3 from the top. Missed by Prince. Very high rebound tip from Watkins over in the corner. Retrieved by Freeney. Harkins for a 3 that's too long. Rebound dug out on the baseline by Funchess. Here come the Cougars, leading by 9. Kennedy calling for the ball on the post. Gets it, now sends it out to Dunn. Dunn crossover move on Welch, and Welch turns him back. Dunn keeps the right hand dribble. Goes to Jenkins, 3 feet behind the arc, right side. Works to Smith, guarded by Freeney. He bounces it down, teammate didn't cut, went right to Whit Welch in the lane. Rebels off the steal, trying to get points off turnover. Floater off the window and good from the right side. Soft touch from Samuel Prince. 23-16. Gage Smith 3 from the right side. Missed, tipped by Prince over to Welch. They've got Freeney out ahead of everybody else, and he'll score it easily off the window. And the Rebels with a run get it down to 23-18. Timeout with 5:29 to play. We'll be back in 30 as Leake Academy basketball continues.
The Junction and Prince Oil Fuel Champions. As you travel to the game, shop and fuel with people who are invested in your community. 60 years of fueling Central Mississippi and champions like Leake Academy. Locations are all over Mississippi. Carthage, Philadelphia, Oxford, Ridgeland, Scuba, Louisville, Newton, and Union. They also do catering.
So be sure to put some Junction in your next function.
It's the Junction and Prince Oil.
Boswell Media Sports.
5 minutes, 29 seconds before we get to the Whitney's halftime. Second quarter presented by Welch Forest Products. And Leake making a run. Trailed by a dozen, got it down to 5 right now. 23-18. Simpson will have basketball possession. 9 points from Samuel Prince. Half of the Rebels. Here come the Cougars. Jack Harkins waiting on Sawyer Dunn just past the midcourt stripe. Left side, Jenkins into Funchess. He reverses out behind the line. Sawyer Dunn's 3 missed. No good. Ball loose. Gathered in by Gage Smith. He goes strong to the rim, gets fouled, makes the shot, and he'll get the and one chance. Whit Welch with his second personal. Put 2 in the ledger for Gage Smith. He's got 7 points now, looking for 8. 25-18. He misses the free throw. Watkins and Kennedy challenge each other for the rebound. It goes out of bounds and went off the belly of Aiden Watkins. He couldn't reel in the rebound. Simpson will get it off the miss in the team rebound. Dunn bluffs from 3 right side, drives baseline, going up, gets some contact with Watkins on the floor, but it will be 2 shots as Cougars are in the double bonus. Watkins has committed 2 personals in this half. Rebels have committed a lot of fouls. That'll get Sam Evans up off the bench. 5:03 to play in the second. Free throws ahead for Sawyer Dunn, who's got 5 points, 2 out of 2 at the stripe. Makes the first. Boys have a game on the schedule at the Joe F. Shepherd Gymnasium on Thursday with Delta Streets. It's junior high boys only at 5 and then high school boys after that. No broadcast for that one. Next broadcast will be Rebels opening action in the district tournament. Second free throw good for Dunn. 2 for 2 trip. It's 27-18. Then timeout, Coach Morgan with 4:56 to play and his team down 27-18. Back in 30 here on Cruisin' 98.
You know what they say. You are what you eat. So if you eat Wendy's new Italian mozzarella chicken sandwich, you're clearly bold, like a toasted garlic knot bun. Tender, like the juicy chicken breast. Delightful and cheesy, like a fried mozzarella. So get your bold, tender, delightfully cheesy self into Wendy's and try the new Italian mozzarella chicken sandwich today. You can even skip the line when you order ahead in the Wendy's app. Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's.
Limited time only. Participating U.S. Wendy's.
4:56 to play in the second. Simpson's responded to the Rebel run with a little run of their own to push the lead back out to 9 points with just under 5 to play before halftime. Pelahatchie will be the site of next week's District 2 tournament, and Rebelettes and the Rebels will finish in the top 2, the 6-team District 2. Looks like. Right side, Samuel Prince in the front court, comes to the free throw line, sends it back out to Watkins. He aims, fires for 3, and the junction 3 splashes in for Jack Harkins. 27-21. Simpson with Dunn bluffing from 3, and it looks like he may have walked. Say kept his right foot down, bluffing from 3-point range. And then a moving screen called the other way. Benjamin Kennedy coming in a little too hard, a little too fast, commits his second, team 6th. Rebels play it in all the way up the floor. Deep pass, nicely done. Welch to Prince, but the shot rejected by Kennedy over the end line. It'll stay with LA. Tate Edwards in the game. Plays it in on the end line to Sam Evans. Rebels working around the three-point line. Here's a Tate Edwards 3 from the left corner, and he rams it home. Rebels with another junction 3. They're within 3, 27-24. Gage Smith for 3 from the right. No good. Rebound right to the hands of Jack Harkins. 14 feet away from the basket. He'll let the traffic pass. Dribble behind the back. Now pound it with the left hand. Exchange passes with Prince. 2-1-2 defense here for Simpson. On the right side, Prince going to penetrate, try to bounce it down, but good anticipation by Kennedy. He steals it, sends it to Dunn. Rebels get back quickly. Dunn will go to Funchess. And Welch nearly stole it, spinning away, right lane line, bumping, fall away from 12 feet, missed by Funchess. Rebound Edwards for LA. Rebels down 3. Need to take a good shot on this possession. There's a good shot, open 3. Welch, a little bit too short. Evans trying to keep it alive, but Funchess goes up just a hand higher to yank down the board, and they send it quickly down to Jenkins, and he gets fouled hard from behind. Welch was trying to block it. 3 now on Welch with 2:59 to play in the Welch Forest Products second quarter. Jenkins is 2 for 4 at the free throw line. He has 4 points. Lucas Thomas and Ben Jackson are about to return to the game. Right-hander Jenkins will put it front rim, backboard and in. Welch and Evans come to the bench for LA. 28-24, second free throw straight down and good, makes it 29-24. Thomas and Harkins work it back and forth. Now beautiful pass from Harkins down to Edwards. The point blank range misses from the left side, but they're going to call a goaltend on Jenkins. Yeah, so count it for Edwards. 2 off the goaltend. He rattled the backboard and the rim. 2:48 to go. Rebels back within 3, 29-26. Sawyer Dunn, left-hand dribble, now goes right. Jack Harkins on him. Passes right side. Dump down to Kennedy. Help comes from the backside. Shot missed. Rebound Ben Jackson for the Rebels. Leake could tie it with a 3. Harkins on the right side, leveled off by Dunn. Comes to the top to Thomas. Finds Harkins again near midcourt. Trap coming out to challenge Lucas Thomas. He goes, pass is deflected, but Ben Jackson alert to get it. Goes right side for Samuel Prince. Three, a little too deep. Rebound on the backside by Jenkins. Here come the Cougars, leading 29-26. 2 minutes to go in the second. Open look, Sawyer Dunn three. Off the heel, no good. Rebound Prince on the baseline. He'll come to the middle of the floor. Rebels have numbers, dishes it down to Tate Edwards, who gets it in from the left side. 7 for Tate Edwards off the bench, and the Rebels have come back to within one, 29-28. Cougars working around the perimeter. Minute and a half to play. Funchess, left side to the top to Dunn. Gage Smith bluffs from three. Edwards comes to close out on him. Comes out deep wide left to Dunn. Dunn will hold up a finger in the air. Now bring Funchess right side. Funchess will stop. Contested three. Off the back rim, no good. Rebound Jackson. Rebels coming up with a chance to take the lead. Samuel Prince into the lane. Kick out. Edwards, open three, left side. A little too deep, but he gets his own rebound. Drives, puts it off the window and good. And the Rebels are in front with under a minute to play in the half. Timeout, Simpson. 56 seconds. Simpson looks gassed right now. And the Rebels have the energy. 56 seconds to go. Leake 30, Simpson 29. Back after this on Boswell Media Sports.
Dr. David Henderson is a former Rebel and has been a proud supporter of Leake Academy for many years. He would like to take this opportunity to give the Rebels a huge shout out. Dr. Henderson serves Carthage and the surrounding areas. New patients are always welcome, and they will work with you and your schedule to make it easy. Go get 'em, Rebels! From Dr. David Henderson and his staff. Dr. David Henderson Dental Clinic, Court Square, Carthage.
If you want to get the best in sportswear and gear, check out In Sports. In Sports, just off the square in Philadelphia, offers screen printing with personalized jerseys, t-shirts, and fan wear to support your favorite team. In Sports also has customizable vinyl gear for spring sports like baseball and softball, as well as plaques and trophies. Looking for sports equipment? In Sports has that too. In Sports believes in giving the best possible customer service with in-town deliveries. Get ready for this sports season with In Sports, just off the square in Philadelphia.
Boswell Media Sports.
Rebels have it, leading 30-29. Trey Clark in the ball game. The inbound pass deflected by Jenkins out of bounds. Leake will play it in again. 55 seconds to go before Wendy's halftime. Lucas Thomas gets it behind the three-point line right side. Out high to Jack Harkins. Trap comes out. He puts it on one bounce to Clark, and Clark's pass into the interior intercepted by Gage Smith. He's going to go up. An offensive foul. Jack Harkins setting his feet in the lane, taking the charge. Put it on Kennedy, his third. 40 seconds to go, and the Rebels get the boost from taking the charge. Rankin comes back in, along with Williams, replace Jenkins and Kennedy. Now they're going to leave Kennedy out there. Samuel Prince back in for Leake. 33 seconds. Deep on the left side, on the sideline is Edwards. Rebels find Prince right side. Good D, gives it up. 20 seconds. Harkins on the dribble right side. The trap comes to him. Turns, passes to Ben Jackson. Edwards open on the left side if they can find him. Ball comes loose right to Edwards, and now the trap comes to him. Backside, nearly stolen by Kennedy, but I think they're going to get a foul or a timeout. It's going to be a turnover. 5 seconds to play in the half. Personnel changes going on for Simpson. They're going to get some of their starters in. Take Williams and Rankin out. Put Smith and Jenkins back in. 5 seconds, three-quarter court, inbound. Here comes Jenkins out to Funchess, and he's going to walk with a basketball. They're going to say it because he mishandled the ball, kept trying to curl around the screen to the top, and it's a turnover to the Rebels with 0.7 seconds to go in the half. There's the inbound, there's the buzzer, and Leake leads it by a point at the intermission against Simpson, 30-29. Back after this break with a Wendy's halftime as Leake Academy boys basketball continues.
Moore's Pharmacy always looks forward to seeing their customers, and they provide 4 locations for you: Carthage, Walnut Grove, Sebastopol, and Lena. They also provide services to make your life easier, such as the flavored medicine machine for your children, Pack My Meds, hormone replacement therapy, and compounding. They also take most insurances. Moore's Pharmacy, Carthage, Walnut Grove, Sebastopol, and Lena. Always the shortest wait time, fastest service, and lowest prices because they will price match for you. Follow them on Facebook. Moore's Pharmacy, your family hometown pharmacy.
Go Leake! Supporting all of our Rebels and Rebelettes this basketball season until the very end. We are so proud of you all and the heart you play with. Good sportsmanship and integrity on and off the court is to be recognized, and we are behind you all the way. Let's go LA! Schedule an appointment with us at 601-656-3366. 601-656-3366. Good luck from Craig and Amy Martin and all the crew at Craig Martin General Dentistry, Philadelphia.
If you want to get the best in sportswear and gear, check out In Sports. In Sports, just off the square in Philadelphia, offers screen printing with personalized jerseys, T-shirts, and fanwear to support your favorite team. In Sports also has customizable vinyl gear for spring sports like baseball and softball, as well as plaques and trophies. Looking for sports equipment? In Sports has that too. In Sports believes in giving the best possible customer service with in-town deliveries. Get ready for this sports season with In Sports, just off the square in Philadelphia.
Your kids' graduation, we were there. Your summer barbecue, we were there. That Christmas you burnt the turkey, yep, we were there. 2 hours after the storm hit, you bet we were there. At South Group Cox Agency, we provide the coverage you can count on when you don't need us, and those times that you do. Coverage that's always there. South Group Cox Agency.
The Junction and Prince Oil Fuel Champions. As you travel to the game, shop and fuel with people who are invested in your community. 60 years of fueling Central Mississippi and champions like Leake Academy. Locations are all over Mississippi: Carthage, Philadelphia, Oxford, Ridgeland, Scuba, Louisville, Newton, and Union. They also do catering.
So be sure to put some Junction in your next function.
It's the Junction and Prince Oil.
Take it from me, you're going to want to shop around and experience everything that Ozark Ag has to offer. I mean, after all, their language is poultry. So that means they're going to carry all the hardware, materials, and power tools you'll need when it's time to get to work. Plus, they also carry hunting and fishing supplies when it's time to kick back. Take it from me, I guarantee you're going to love Ozark Ag. Ozark Ag, located right where Joyner Building Supply used to be on Highway 16 in Carthage.
Boswell Media Sports.
It's the Wendy's halftime. Leake Academy 30, Simpson 29. In a surprising surge in the second quarter. 21-9, the Rebels turn it up a notch and outscore Simpson to grab the lead as the teams are in the locker room. It's the Wendy's halftime. If you're watching on the Boswell Media Sports YouTube channel, you're seeing tomorrow's terrors all through that commercial break, and you're seeing them on the floor right now doing those ball handling skills and entertaining the crowd at the Joe F. Shepard Gym. It was 20-9 Simpson at the end of the first, but as I said a moment ago, a 21-9 turning of the tables in the quarter has given Leake the 30-29 lead at the intermission. Leading scorer for Simpson, 2 players with 7 points. Gage Smith has made a 3 and 2 twos and missed his only free throw attempt. Sawyer Dunn has made a 3 and been perfect in 4 free throw attempts for his 7 points. Colin Jenkins has 6 off a made 2 and 4 out of 6 free throw shooting. Chance Funchess has 5 first quarter points off a made 2 and 3 out of 5 free throw shooting. And Benjamin Kennedy has a pair of baskets for 4 points. Bryce Williams and Jay Rankin also played in the first quarter but didn't score for the Cougars. For Leake, 2 players with 9 points at the intermission. Samuel Prince has 9. He's made a junction 3, 2 two-point baskets, and he's 2 for 4 at the free throw line. 9 points also off the bench for sophomore Tate Edwards. He got hot in the second quarter, made a junction 3 and 3 two-point shots for 9 points. 5 for Jake Freeney, junction 3 and a 2, and then 4 for Aiden Watkins. He's made 2 two-point baskets, and then a three for Jack Harkins. He made a late second quarter three ball for his 3 points. Whit Welch, Ben Jackson, Lucas Thomas, Sam Evans, and Trey Clark entered the ball game in the first half. They didn't get in the scoring column, but it's Prince and Edwards with 9 apiece. 5 for Freeney, 4 for Watkins, 3 for Harkins. LA leads it by a point at the intermission. Boys are scheduled to play Delta Streets Academy at the Joe F. Shepherd Gym on Thursday. Junior high boys at 5 and high school boys at 6. No girls action that day, and we will not have a broadcast. Next broadcast will be from Pelahatchie as the Rebels and Rebelettes play in the District 2 tournament. Check Kicks 9-6 News for the schedule and game times. We'll make that available as soon as that's released and made available to us here at Boswell Media Sports. You mentioned earlier the junior high girls defeated Simpson on the floor of the Shep 37-32. Junior high boys lost 40-32. The Wendy's halftime rolls on. We'll take another break, and then we'll come back with the start of the third quarter. Some more basketball ahead as Leake Academy basketball continues from Boswell Media Sports.
You know what they say. You are what you eat. So if you eat Wendy's new Italian mozzarella chicken sandwich, you're clearly bold, like the toasted garlic knot bun. Tender, like the juicy chicken breast. Delightful and cheesy, like the fried mozzarella. So get your bold, tender, delightfully cheesy self into Wendy's and try the new Italian mozzarella chicken sandwich today. You can even skip the line when you order ahead in the Wendy's app. Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's.
Limited time only. Participating U.S. Wendy's.
Smith & Smith is the longest-standing law firm in Leake County. They're proud to support Leake Academy this year. Winning means you're willing to go longer, work harder, and give more than anyone else. Smith & Smith has worked hard for years, and it's paid off, and so will your hard work. Smith & Smith is here to help you survive criminal and family law. Smith & Smith, 207 West Water Street in Carthage, or atjesmith.law. That'sjesmith.law. Or call 601-267-5611. 601-267-5611.
Boswell Media Sports.
Thanks go out to Billy Steen, our studio producer. Been doing that a very, very long time. We appreciate Billy, and we appreciate our producer director being on duty tonight. Over here to my left in the gym, that's Breck Riley, multiple award winner from Mississippi Association of Broadcasters, and he's taking hold of the camera, bringing you the action on the Boswell Media Sports live stream. Oh, and I'm Philip Palmertree. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Doesn't seem all that long ago we were in here for the first broadcast of the season. I think that was back November 15 when Pillow came to town and the Lady Rebels got a big victory that night. That was the last game Miriam Prince played in. She's still experiencing leg pain. She's not returned to the lineup. Well, we start the third quarter presented by the Guitar Academy in Kosciuszko, and the Cougars have the basketball, trailing Leake 30-29. Gage Smith isolated left side. Edwards matched up on him. They bring out Colin Jenkins for a three that is good. 32-30 Simpson. Pass up ahead to Edwards. He gets ahead of the defense. Can't score from point-blank range, but the offensive rebound taken off the bounce by Matthew Nowell, and he gets it from 4 feet away right in front of the basket, his first two of the night. Foul called along the baseline. Rebels guilty of the foul. Looks like Nowell has committed his second. 32-32 the score. Simpson sends it in left of the basket on the baseline. Into Kennedy. He turns away from Watkins, but then travels. Lucas Thomas was coming help side. Helped force the turnover. Tie ball game. Long pass ahead to Edwards, head of the defense. Lays it in with a left hand and good. He got ahead of Jenkins. Double figures for sophomore Tate Edwards. And the Simpson Cougars throw it away. Jenkins just let a pass up Wide on the left side, go through his hands over the sideline, and the Rebels take it, leading 34-32. Deep wide left, Thomas sends it to Nowell, gets it right back. They're Simpson running 1-3-1 zone, trapping out high into the middle of the lane. Watkins, left-hand floater, halfway down and out. Rebound, Funchess. He'll put it on the dribble right side. Nowell matching up on him. Coming to the top, Gage Smith. Catch and release three is good. His second triple of the game makes it 35-34 Cougars. Nowell getting ahead of the defense. Goes between two defenders. His runner short. Rebound spun out to Sawyer Dunn. He's going to put down the accelerator. Middle of the floor. Go up. Nice defense by Lucas Thomas. Forced him to his left and made the shot tough. Thomas gets the rebound. Other end, Nowell cut off, leans in. His 14-footer, no good. Rebound, Jenkins. He goes to the floor. It's picked up. Loose ball scored from the left side by Watkins. And it's 36-35. Rebels go in front by one. Other end, Kennedy drives, gets the foul, scores off the glass with a right hand, and he'll get the and one chance. Third personal on Aiden Watkins, team second. Trey Clark and Sam Evans come in for Watkins and Thomas. Benjamin Kennedy is at the line for the first time tonight. He misses the free throw. Rebound, Nowell. Nowell slows down, gets to the midcourt stripe, comes to Trey Clark, who dribbles once, sends it back deep wide right to Nowell. Gets it back into the corner. Edwards, open three. Why not? Yes, it's good. Junction three. Second of the night for Edwards. 39-37 into the corner. Gage Smith goes to Dunn. Dunn drives, and he commits the offensive foul. And again, the play made by guess who? Tate Edwards. Setting his feet and taking the charge. Second on Dunn. Team second. Team's first in the half. 5:19 to play. Clock starts moving. Rebels up 39-37 on Simpson. Right side, Samuel Prince dribbles once. Back out to the top to Nowell. And then lazy pass picked off by Funchess, and he goes up with a two-hand flush. 39-39. Answer missed three from the right side by Prince, and the ball off the hands of Jenkins, out of bounds. LA will keep it on their end. .451. Game knotted at 39. Pass deflected, steal by Dunn, ahead to Smith, but Nowell knocks it away over the end line. Simpson will play it. Jay Rankin checks in for Dunn. Rebels led 30-29 at the half. We're now tied 39-39. Funchess comes in off a stagger screen. Dumps it down in the post to Jenkins. Gives it up to the top to Smith, and he'll bounce it out to Jay Rankin for the reset. Rebels playing man defense here. 4:25, clock ticking, third quarter. Free throw line, Kennedy gives it up. They rotate it around nicely. Funchess, step back, long two, halfway down and out. Rebound tipped around, taken away by Jenkins. He dumps it to Smith right side, and he'll come behind the arc. They'll rotate it around left side. Three missed by Jenkins. Rebound, Sam Evans for LA. Leake in the offensive half court. Samuel Prince, deep wide right to Trey Clark. Trey Clark loops it over the top of Rankin to Prince, and Prince will now go on the right wing to Nowell. Bounces to the top. Three missed, a little bit short by Prince. Smith claims the rebound for Simpson. He comes to the top. Rebels can't steal it from him. Goes to Funchess, cutting to the basket. He goes up strong. Will draw the foul and get to the line to shoot a pair. Evans commits personal foul number one, team foul number 3 for LA with 3:29 to play in the Guitar Academy third quarter. Funchess with 7 points, now 8, as He sends down the first free throw. Gage Smith checks out, and Sawyer Dunn comes in. Jack Harkins in for Matthew Nowell. Two for two trip. Funches, he's a good-looking free throw shooter. He's made 5 out of 7. 41-39, the visitors are in front. Harkins deep wide right. Sends it to Clark. Pass deflected out of bounds on the side by Funches. Leake will put it into play with 3:11 to go in the quarter. Jason Morgan yells, Samuel, come get it. To Edwards. Low percentage pass from the left to the right, goes out of bounds, and the turnover goes to the Cougars. Jake Freeney in for Edwards. Simpson 41, Leake 39. Cougars have the ball and a 2-point lead. Hayden Watkins comes to the scorer's table. He'll check in at the next opportunity as Jenkins gets it in the paint between two Rebel defenders and scores it with the right hand. He's in double figures, 43-39. Harkins to Clark. The pass over to the left wing deflected by Jenkins, out of bounds. Now Watkins comes in for Evans. Rebel basketball with 2.5 minutes to play in the third. Come right side to Harkins. He'll put it on a left-hand dribble, pound it. Jay Rankin shadowing him. Staying back at a distance. Trey Clark screen. Pass comes left side to Prince. Prince weaving between defenders. Finds Harkins open for a three at the top. Missed. Funches rebounds. He'll flip it to Rankin on the left wing. Dump it down to Funches, who will stop, pause, and put it in over Watkins for two more. (45-39), under 1:55 to go. Harkins at the top, Trey Clark. He takes a catch and release three that clanks off the right side of the backboard. No good. Rebound Simpson. Funches. They dump down to Kennedy. He can't handle the ball and goes out of bounds. Rebels will get it after Simpson gets sloppy with the basketball. Whit Welch into the ball game for Clark. Also Gage Smith returning for Simpson. Dunn will head to the bench. Leake down 6. Simpson showing pressure, trapping out away from the basket. Right side, Prince gives it to Harkins. Harkins calls out Welch away from the basket to Freeney. Rebels working it well behind the three-point line. Welch on the right side, bluffs from three. Funches closes out on him. They work it around to Freeney for a three from the left corner, no good. Another rebound for Funches. He's starting to assert himself in this ball game as we go under a minute to play in the quarter. Between the legs dribble. Dump down to Kennedy, who got away from Watkins, and the help didn't come from the backside, and Kennedy gets the easy two. 47-39, a run here from Simpson late in the quarter. Rebels led it by 1 at the half, but now they're trailing by 8, and a pass from the corner taken away, but foul. Reach in on Jack Harkins with 29 seconds to play in the quarter. 2 personals on Jack Harkins, team's 4th. Up 8 with the ball. Simpson puts it in the hands of Jay Rankin. He'll pound it with the right hand. Freeney coming out to challenge him. 19 seconds, clock ticking. Right side, Smith to the top. Jenkins over the left, Funches with Prince coming out on him. Now Funches going to drive, step back. Doesn't have the shot. 5 seconds. to Rankin at the top with Freeney guarding him. He comes to the baseline, puts up a desperation shot that goes halfway down and bucks out to end the quarter. Simpson 47, Leake 39 after 3. Back in 60 on Boswell Media Sports.
Your kid's graduation, we were there. Your summer barbecue, we were there. That Christmas you burnt the turkey. Yep, we were there. 2 hours after the storm hit, you bet we were there. At South Group Cox Agency, we provide the coverage you can count on when you don't need us, and those times that you do. Coverage that's always there. South Group Cox Agency.
Moore's Pharmacy always looks forward to seeing their customers, and they provide 4 locations for you: Carthage, Walnut Grove, Sebastopol, and Lena. They also provide services to make your life easier, such as the flavored medicine machine for your children, Pack My Meds, hormone replacement therapy, and compounding. They also take most insurances. Moore's Pharmacy, Carthage, Walnut Grove, Sebastopol, and Lena. Always the shortest wait time, fastest service, and lowest prices because they will price match for you. Follow them on Facebook. Moore's Pharmacy, your family hometown pharmacy.
Boswell Media Sports.
8 minutes remain. 47-39. Simpson leads Leake in the boys' game. Simpson girls defeated Leake 49-45 in the varsity girls' game. Wood Welch, Jack Harkins, Ben Jackson, Jake Freeney, and Samuel Prince take the floor for Leake. Dunn, Smith, Jenkins, Kennedy, Funchess for Simpson in blue. Rebel basketball to start the fourth. They need to answer the late run by Simpson, which they outscored the Rebels 18-9 in the third. Fourth quarter is presented by Smith and Smith Attorneys. Freeney left side to the top between the circles to Harkins, into the right elbow to Welch. Double team comes to him. They find Harkins open, 3, top, no good. High for the rebound goes Jenkins for the Cougars. He'll bring it into the front court himself, send it back to Dunn. To the left elbow, back to the basket. Jenkins hands it to Dunn, and Dunn will dribble. Now give it to Jenkins. Welch pokes it away for a moment, but right back to Dunn. Dunn will come right side, out to Gage Smith for a 3 that rattles in. Smith has made 3 3-pointers, and it's 50-39. Leake had the 1-point halftime lead, but Simpson has reasserted themselves in the second half. Rebels in the offensive half court. Pass from Prince to the top, stolen by Dunn. Dunn driving, left-hand lay-in, missed. Ben Jackson slipping in ahead of Jenkins for the rebound. Rebels will work it quickly the other way. Long 2 in for Freeney from the left side. Jake's got 7. 50-41, the lead's down to single digits again. Steal by Harkins. Rebels have numbers. Ben Jackson going the other way, and he gets the right-hand layup. Ben's first points of the night. Rebels are within 7. 6:15, clock ticking, fourth quarter. Gage Smith with Freeney on him right side. Now to Jenkins. 3 in and good. 3 ball has been good for Gage Smith and Colin Jenkins in the second half. They've each made 2. Now it's 53-43, and Smith anticipates the pass on the sideline to Prince and tips it out of bounds. Wood Welch with it deep wide left. Now to Harkins. They work it around nicely, give an open look. 3, Freeney going to be short. Rebound right into the hands of Smith for Simpson. He dribbles, avoids the steal. Quick, right side 3, missed, left short by Jenkins. Jackson clears the board for Leake. Rebels coming the other way. Harkins stepping in amongst the trees, and the ball's swatted away from him and off the post. Nearly hit the official on the baseline. Ball possession stays with the Rebels with 5:31 to play, and it's a 53-43 game. Leake needs to make the most of every possession down the stretch. Looped in, lobbed in, missed by Prince. His putback off the offensive rebound, no good. Jenkins comes out with the defensive board ahead to Kennedy, and Simpson runs it out the other end and gets the 2 in transition. Kennedy with 10 now, and it's 55-43, a dozen the lead for Simpson. Harkins hassled deep wide right. Go to Freeney left corner. He reverses to Harkins. He'll stop. Put up a three that's short. Jenkins takes the rebound away from Jackson, and the Cougars come to the other side. Now Simpson will hand it to Smith, and they'll reset it out of the top to Sawyer Dunn. Right elbow Kennedy reverses left side. Funchess puts it on the dribble with Prince coming out on him. Into the post. Kennedy going up on Jackson. Can't get the little baby hook to go in the lane. Rebound Leake. Down 12 with 4.5 to play. A Whit Welch three. Yes! Nothing but net. Junction three for senior Whit Welch. Those are his first points of the night. And there's a timeout. Coach Morgan. 4:24 to go. Leake down 55-45. Back in 60.
Go Leake! Supporting all of our Rebels and Rebelettes this basketball season until the very end. We are so proud of you all and the heart you play with. Good sportsmanship and integrity on and off the court is to be recognized, and we are behind you all the way. Let's go LA! Schedule an appointment with us at 601-656-3366. 601-656-3366. Good luck from Craig and Amy Martin and all the crew at Craig Martin General Dentistry, Philadelphia.
If spending days looking for top dollar for your timber has left you feeling like you're barking up the wrong tree, then I would listen closely. Welch Forest Products in Union does it better than anyone and with the least possible damage to your property. Whether it's management, forestry care, pine plantation, thinning, or site prep, the last number you'll dial is 601-774-8200. They buy land with or without timber too. Call Bo Welch now at Welch Forest Products today. 601-774-8200.
Boswell Media Sports.
4 minutes, 24 seconds on the fourth quarter clock. Fourth quarter presented by Smith & Smith Attorneys of Carthage. Simpson 45, Simpson 55, Leake 45. Knew that didn't sound right when it came out. Cougar basketball. Coming right side around the screen is Dunn. Uses up the dribble, comes to the top. Smith, quick three is good. Cougars are just feeling it, burying the Rebels from behind the three-point line, 58-45. Into the front court, Welch. Nearly throws it away. Midcourt with a trap. Welch drives, goes to Harkins. He'll catch it, fire from three, and score it. And there's a stoppage of play. Second junction three. They're going to call a foul on Gage Smith and they're going to award Leake the basketball. 3:47 to go, 58-48. Say Smith pushed Ben Jackson aside under the basket after the shot was on the way. Junction three by Jack Harkins has made it a 10-point game. Harkins left side, Freeney off the screen. He's not open. Work Freeney again, right side, nothing there. Back to Harkins at the top, dribbles between the legs, angles right, looks left, now comes to Prince. Freeney bounces to the top to Harkins. Samuel Prince to the right elbow. They work it around left side behind the arc to Freeney. Now to Harkins. Not a lot of good looks right now for Leake. 3:10, clock ticking. Rebels are down 58-48. Prince calling for it in the blocks, but the Rebels send it out deep wide right to Harkins. He'll come right sideline to Samuel Prince. Jackson at the top, bounces to Prince. He'll put up the three. It's a little bit too deep. And Whit Welch pushes off, trying to get position for the rebound. 4 on Whit. 15 foul, 2:53 to go, and Simpson up 10 gets the ball. Jenkins on the left wing, driving, trying to slam it, misses. Ben Jackson plucks the rebound away from the rim. Gets to Harkins. Harkins weaving through the traffic. Bounces right side. Prince, trap comes to him. Now ball comes off his feet, but he finds it, gets it to Welch, right corner. Quick hand by Jenkins to poke it over the sideline, out of bounds. There's just 2:23 to go. Leake running out of time in the fourth quarter. Prince loses the handle on the ball. Steal from Kennedy. Going in transition, Smith with a right-hand layup at the other end for two. Smith has 11 in this half. 18 for the game, and it's 60-48. Right corner. Air ball from Prince. Rebound Jenkins for Simpson. Simpson goes right sideline. Kennedy away from the basket. Ben Jackson on him. They work it left side perimeter. Jenkins left open for three, but Simpson not interested in a quick shot. They can afford to be selective. We go under 90 seconds to play. It's 60-48 Simpson. As they're about to close out like the girls team and finish with a perfect record in district play. Funches right baseline, flips to Dunn. Dunn into the paint, jump stop. Little Euro step shot with a left hand, miss. Rebound Jackson. Leake coming the other way with a minute to play. Harkins passes up the three, goes to Prince. He'll fire from three and send it straight down. Nothing but net, junction three. First points of the second half for Prince. 60-51. Prince going for the steal on Funches on the sideline. Pokes it away, no foul called. 45 seconds to go. And timeout. 45 seconds to play. Simpson 60, Leake 51. Back after this.
T&K Farms Wood-Mizer is Mississippi's Wood-Mizer sawmill equipment dealership. T&K Farms Wood-Mizer sells the complete Wood-Mizer equipment line from small personal sawmills to the industrial equipment lineup. T&K Farms stocks parts and has experienced factory-trained service technicians with both in-shop and mobile service available. See T&K Farms Wood-Mizer to start your sawmill business today. Credit cards are accepted for all services. Like them on Facebook. T&K Farms Wood-Mizer, just off Highway 25 at 1128 Liberty Road, Louisville, 662-803-4332.
The Junction and Prince Oil Fuel Champions. As you travel to the game, shop and fuel with people who are invested in your community. 60 years of fueling Central Mississippi and champions like Leake Academy. Locations are all over Mississippi. Carthage, Philadelphia, Oxford, Ridgeland, Scuba, Louisville, Newton, and Union. They also do catering.
So be sure to put some Junction in your next function.
It's the Junction and Prince Oil.
Boswell Media Sports.
Just 45 seconds left on the clock at the Joe F. Shepherd Gym. League trails by 9 points. Cougar basketball. Tate Edwards is in the game, so is Matthew Nowell and Trey Clark. Sam Evans. Prince, the only one of the previous 5 on the floor, and timeout called by Simpson with 38 seconds. We'll keep things here during this timeout. Remind you to stay with us when the clock hits 0 for the Ozark Ag postgame. We'll wrap up the boys' game and give you the scoring totals. And this will be the final broadcast of the year from the Joe F. Shepherd Gym. We'll have our next broadcast from Pelahatchie at the district tournament next week. Check Leake Academy's social media and Kicks96news.com as soon as the matchups and times are announced. We'll provide that for you, and we'll bring you every minute of Leake Academy postseason basketball, the road to the gold. Cougars put it into play. Midcourt. Gage Smith comes around, got Nowell in the air, and Nowell fouled him as Smith tried to come around him. The clock stops with 32 seconds. It's not a bonus situation for the Cougars, so they'll play it next to the scorer's table. Inbound. Space it out nicely, left corner, put out a Make the Rebels chase side to side. They work clock under 20 seconds now, and the Rebels just chasing here in the four-corner offense. Coach Morgan changes the defensive call. Final 7 seconds will tick down, and Simpson will get the victory, 60-51 over Leake. Stay with us. We'll get the Ozark Ag postgame final score in the boys' game, 60-51. Stay with us as Leake Academy basketball continues.
If spending days looking for top dollar for your timber has left you feeling like you're barking up the wrong tree, then I would listen closely. Welch Forest Products in Union does it better than anyone and with the least possible damage to your property. Whether it's management, forestry care, pine plantation, thinning, or site prep, the last number you'll dial is 601-774-8200. They buy land with or without timber too. Call Bo Welch now at Welch Forest Products today. 601-774-8200.
Smith & Smith is the longest-standing law firm in Leake County. They're proud to support Leake Academy this year. Winning means you're willing to go longer, work harder, and give more than anyone else. Smith & Smith has worked hard for years, and it's paid off, and so will your hard work. Smith & Smith is here to help you survive criminal and family law. Smith & Smith, 207 West Water Street in Carthage, or atjesmith.law. That'sjesmith.law. Or call 601-267-5611. 601-267-5611.
Dr. Brooke Bobo and his staff at Carthage Veterinary Clinic wish you and your animals the very best. They treat all animals, large or with the care you would want for a member of your family. Carthage Veterinary Clinic provide for your sick or injured animals and also offer grooming and boarding as well. Located on Highway 16, Carthage Veterinary Clinic is open Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 7:30 until 5:30, and Wednesday and Saturday from 7:30 till noon.
Forged from the fusion of sweet honey and spicy spice.
Translation: Wendy's new hot honey chicken sandwich and biscuit are here.
A molten sweet heat cast atop an inferno of flavor.
Translation: a bold hot honey sauce drizzled over Wendy's spicy chicken.
And topped with applewood smoked bacon.
What he said.
Venture to Wendy's for the new hot honey chicken sandwich or breakfast biscuit.
Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's.
At participating U.S. Wendy's, hot honey chicken biscuit only includes crispy chicken and hot honey sauce and is only available during breakfast hours.
Before you begin those do-it-yourself projects outside your home or business, be sure you know where your underground utilities are located. Always call before you dig. One easy phone call to 811 can protect you from injury and expense. Plus, it's the law in Mississippi. Make the call and avoid serious or fatal injury. For more electrical safety tips, contact Central Electric Power Association, serving you since 1937, an equal opportunity provider and employer.
Take it from me, you're going to want to shop around and experience everything that Ozark Ag has to offer. I mean, after all, their language is poultry. So that means they're going to carry all the hardware materials and power tools you'll need when it's time to get to work. Plus, they also carry hunting and fishing supplies when it's time to kick back. Take it from me, I guarantee you're going to love Ozark Ag. Ozark Ag, located right where Joyner Building Supply used to be on Highway 16 in Carthage.
Boswell Media Sports.
It's the Ozark Ag postgame from the Joe F. Shepherd Gym. Final in the boys' game, 60-51. Simpson gets the victory to improve to 17-6, win their fifth game in a row, and finish district season undefeated, 10-0. Leake 17-11 overall, and they finished 7-3 in District 2 play. Only 5 players scored in the ball game for Simpson, and 4 of those got into double figures. Gage Smith with 18, including 11 in the second half. 14 from Colin Jenkins, 11 from Chase Funchess, and 10 from Benjamin Kennedy. Sawyer Dunn added 7. Jay Rankin and Bryce Williams participated in the game but didn't score for the Cougars for Coach Jason Morgan's squad. Tate Edwards off the bench, sophomore, with 14 points, had 9 in the second and 5 in the third quarter. 2 junction threes and 4 twos for 14 points. Also in double figures was Samuel Prince, who had 9 points in the first half, 2 and 3 more in the second to finish with a dozen. 2 junction threes, 2 shots from the field, and 2 for 4 at the line. 9 points for Jake Freeney. He made 3 2-point baskets and a junction three. 6 apiece for Jack Harkins off a pair of junction threes, and Aiden Watkins, who scored 3 2-point baskets. 3 for Whit Welch off a fourth quarter junction three, and then 2 apiece for Matthew Nowell and Ben Jackson off made shots. Lucas Thomas played in the ball game but didn't score. Also Sam Evans and Trey Clark. So 14 for Edwards, 12 for Prince, 9 for Freeney, 6 apiece for Harkins and Watkins, 3 for Welch, and then 2 for Nowell and 2 for Jackson for Leake. They could not make a 30-29 halftime lead stand up. They had a strong second quarter, but then Simpson, as good ball clubs do, answered with a strong third quarter to take the win. We'll have next broadcast will be from Pelahatchie, the district tournament, and when those schedules are up and available in times, we'll tell you about it at Kicks96news.com. Also, I know the Leake Academy social media accounts will tell you about it as well. That'll wrap it up for us today. Tough night at the gym for the girls, losing 49-45, and the boys losing 60-51. But now we'll turn to the postseason from here as far as Rebel broadcast on Boswell Media Sports are concerned. And the road to the gold starts. You don't want to miss it starting the end of next week. Thanks again to Billy Steen, our studio producer, and our producer director, Breck Riley, who also worked the action camera tonight. And on behalf of them and everybody at Boswell Media Sports, I'm Philip Palmertree saying thank you for listening. We'll sign off and see you next week, Lord willing. Until then, grace,